here. Hello. Hello, hello. Hello, Jonathan. Hello, Starglow. Hello, everyone. Hi, Grace. Hi, Melissa. Hello, Josie and Miss Henty and Ember and Martian and Nani and Lindsay. Hello. Hi, Savannah. Hi, Sammy. Hi, Bria and Alex and Savannah and Bob and I don't know, and Kayla and Aaron and Julianne and Kathleen and Cher and Mianna and Josie and Linda and Arden and Em and Andrew and Timothy and Ro and Ashley and Laura and Mama Sewell from Texas checking in. Hello. Atzerk. Hello. Morgan. Hi, Morgan. Hello, BD. Hello, Kayla. Watching from Call, Georgia. I'm not sure what Call, Georgia, you mean? Thank you, Emily. Thank you, Shelby. You like the earrings? You want to see something cool about these earrings? Check it out. Ready? Ah, pretty cool, huh? Columbus. Oh, from Columbus. Hello. Pretty cool, huh? They spin. Pretty cool. Hi, Peggy. Thank you, Basie. Hi, Victoria and Bruin Mama. I know, right? Fun. Hi, Jen. Hi, Carmen. Hello, Aiden. Yes, I will remember to hydrate. Hello. Okay. Katie, I'm sorry to do this to you, my friend. Katie, look, I'm going to ping you here. It's nothing to do with Ollie. I'm well aware of whatever it was that happened on Friday, whatever you want to call it. You've been, I get why you're upset, but also you've been very rude. So that's all I have to say. Don't blame Ollie, blame me. It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. Thank you, Sophia. Hello, Lorraine Brower. Hi. Hello, everyone. Hi, Kirsten. Hi, Brittany. Thank you, Aiden. I'm hydrating. Don't worry. Hello. That is good. That was good hydration. Hi, everyone. Hi, Lily. Hi, Roxy. Hi, Savannah. Hello, Black Cloud. Thank you. Hi, Audrey. Hi, Jenny. Hi, Brittany. Yeah, Ollie is the best. He's the best. Don't blame him. Blame me. Your name is also Lily. Cool. Hi. And thank you, Ketchum. Hello, Ash. Hello, Michaela and Luna and Aunt B. Hi, Aunt B. And Emily, Kim, thank you. Usagi, hello. Morgan, hello. Hi, everyone. Let me see these earrings. Yeah, check it out. Look, they spin. You ready? Ready? I don't know if you can see it. I've got Nugget in my lap, but... Oh, wait. Aha! Check it out. They spin. Isn't that crazy? I don't know if you can hear the sound. Can you hear the sound? Here, I'll take it off so you can see it close up, okay? I was doing a whole earring video earlier. I was filming it. Check it out. Isn't that awesome? These are like $8 too. Isn't that awesome? Etsy. Right? They're my new favorites too. I love it. Same keychain. Yeah, I feel that. So good. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you. Does hormone therapy make you feel like cramping? No, not really. I know that there's some people who take estrogen, trans people on estrogen that, hello, Lizzie and Callie, hi. Phantom period pain is a thing, but it's very rare as far as anecdotal evidence goes for me. Thank you, I don't know her. I've never experienced that. I've never experienced cramping or anything like that. Thank you, Arlene. Do they say? I don't know if they do. They might. I think they do. Yeah. Anyways, what restaurant are we trying today? Today we are at a restaurant called Square Pie Guys, which is an excellent pizza place in San Francisco, and we are here to try their newest pizza, which literally just came out. They do like a bunch of cool, fun pizzas that like are limited time, and I'm actually not sure if this one is limited time. or if it's just a new addition to their menu. I'm going to have to ask. I don't know exactly what we're getting today, but I do know we are getting the chicken bacon ranch pizza, which has red sauce, herb chicken, bacon, tomato, ranch, and green onion. Yes. Pizza earrings. I do, actually. Goldie got me them. You've inspired me to get fun earrings and have a small collection. That's awesome. Now, I'm assuming that's Monet. Which ones do you have? Hello, Catherine. Hello, Bella's World. Hi, Lavisa. Thank you. Yeah, it's going to be very good pizza. It's going to be very good pizza. Hello, Maddie. Hello, Mick Geek. Hello, Leslie. God, y'all are talkative today, and I appreciate it. Hello, everyone. Geez, answer the question. I'm not sure what the question is, Zombie. But if you have questions, feel free to ask. I will answer anything. Hello, Misty and Uber Lady and Erica and Kate and Yo-Yo. Someone in my area was outed at the gym and blasted on socials for being trans. Makes my heart sad. I'm so sorry. That's awful. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for them. I have the little mini brand earrings, the snack ones. Those are great. Those are excellent. Excellent. Hello, Maddie. Thank you. Okay. Good question from Lucy F15 says, do you think it's respectful or offensive to ask someone's pronouns if you're not sure? There's nothing wrong with asking. You can just say, oh, by the way, what are your pronouns? Because you don't want to get it wrong, right? And the other person doesn't want you to get it wrong. Regardless of who they are, if they're trans or cis, no one wants to get called the wrong pronoun. So you can just say, yeah, what are your pronouns real quick? Oh, she, her? Perfect, thanks. Just like super casual. What are your pronouns? Great, got it. It's like a 2-second thing. Super easy. What kind of perfumes do I wear? I actually don't wear perfumes. Perfumes for me, it should come as no surprise that I get overstimulated very easily from sound, but also from other things like smell. So I don't wear perfume. Yeah. I will say that my hair products often have like scent in them, and that's about as close as it gets for me. Yeah. Perfume gives you a migraine. Yeah. I mean, like, it doesn't give me a migraine, but it definitely is. It does something. Over a long period of time, it will give me maybe a headache. Yeah, or just make me overstimulated. Hello, Charles. Hello, hi, Maddie. Does it bother me if Emily wears perfume? It's not as big of a deal if she's wearing perfume, as long as I'm not like up in it the whole time, because perfume doesn't stick around for that long. And, a little, like a whiff here and there is not a bad thing. I don't mind it. Here's a good one. What kind of deodorant do I wear? Since we're asking what items I like, sure. Advisor Psychic. I use Dry Idea deodorant. It's like, it comes in a white roll-on thing about this big. It's totally neutral scented. No, there's no scent. I mean, nothing has no scent, but it's very neutral. Very neutral. Here's a good question. Hi, Lily. How do I address a colleague at work? He's early in his transition. Good question. I'm assuming that if they're early in their transition, you're still using the right pronouns, he, him. So this is someone who's transitioning, I'm assuming, either female to male, or they are a trans masculine person. So if that's not the case, then that's an easy thing to do, which is just call them by the right pronouns. Doesn't matter if they're early or late in their transition. You always, always, always want to call them by the right name. Am I on Twitch or TikTok? I'm on TikTok only. I don't stream on Twitch. But yeah, so I hope that helps. Is it lagging for anyone? This has good connection on my end. What can be done about the voice when transitioning? That's another good question. What can be done about the voice when transitioning? It keeps freezing. Is there anyone else? Like maybe one of my mods, can you confirm? Because it says good connection for me. So just want to triple check. We can try and connect to Wi-Fi really quick. Ollie, can you tell me if it's lagging? It's not It's lagging every now and then. Okay, let me connect to Wi-Fi really quick. Hold on. It's going to jump for a second, but let me get on Wi-Fi. It's lagging every now and then. Okay, let me connect to Wi-Fi really quick. Hold on. It's going to jump for a second, but let me get on Wi-Fi. One second. Okay, I am now on Wi-Fi. Good now? Okay, cool. We're Wi-Fi'd. Would I ever consider streaming Baldur's Gate 3? I played Baldur's Gate 3 and I had fun. I don't know. The thing about games is that not everyone in this stream wants to watch games, and I don't know. I kind of like having a hobby that I don't necessarily stream. Although I do stream a lot of Valorant in our Discord server. Hello, Grace. Hi, and hi, Callie. Thank you. Hello from Poland. Wow. Wifey'd? Wi-Fi'd. God, I was like, you know how some people call themselves like, I'm a wifey. Wi-Fi'd. We are Wi-Fi'd. Yes. Yeah, everyone's lagging. Well, if it's still lagging, then we're on Wi-Fi, so we should be good. Oh yeah, I love video games. I love video games. Jenny says, hi, Lily. I have a friend who recently came out as non-binary. Excellent. And I'm not sure how to address them. Well, Jen, first and foremost, you did a great job just then using a gender-neutral pronoun. I'm not sure how to address them, right? That's great. Not that you don't know, but like that you already are using gender-neutral language. So what you'll want to do, oh yeah, here are my earrings. Check it out. Here, I'll take it off so you can see a little bit closer while I explain this. Just ask them what their pronouns are. Like, not preferred pronouns. Just say, hey, I just want to triple check. What are your pronouns? They, them, or they, she, they, whatever it is. Just ask, and they'll be happy you asked. Aren't these fun? These are my earrings. Oh, sometimes they jam a little bit. Aren't these fun? And triple check, like in the name, I would imagine that they're not always going to change their name, but a strong possibility. So yeah. Hold on. My ears are a little bit. I was filming the earring. I'm doing a video coming up that Ollie is working on right now about my most unhinged earrings, and this is on the video. And I put on like a bunch of earrings, and my ears are kind of swollen because of it. They don't hurt. No, they don't hurt. Here's a really good question from Samantha. If someone says they are they/she or they, she, does it mean they prefer they, or is it interchangeable? Unless they specify otherwise, if they say their pronouns are she, they, or they, she, you can just say either of them. You can mix it up. You can refer to them as they, as she. I would try to maybe do a little bit of both even. But ultimately, again, unless they tell you otherwise, like if my pronouns were they, she, you could just call me she all the time, and it wouldn't matter unless they specify otherwise. The whole thing with they, she, and she, they, for the most part, is more, it is suggestive of a gender identity, right? So my pronouns are she, her, which suggests, but not, it's not like a one-to-one. My pronouns are she, her, so like there's an insinuation there that I am a trans woman, like a binary woman. Whereas someone who is she, they might be a little bit like less femme, or not even less femme, but less like on the binary of gender. Whereas like they, she kind of suggests, okay, like this person might be more in the the non-binary realm of things. Again, these things are not definite, but when I see someone use they, she pronouns, I'm like, they might be non-binary. Yeah, and the same goes for they, them. Like you can use they, them pronouns and be a binary man or woman. That's totally possible. It's more of just an insinuation. Ollie says, I normally go with the pronoun that's first on this before the slash, but go back and forth occasionally. Yeah, same. Like if I see someone that's they, she, is Mac they, she? Is Mac they, she? Because I honestly almost always refer to our friend Mac as they. Even though I think that they are they, she. Thank you, LK. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. Here's another great one from Grant and Leah. Advisor Psychic, feel free to ask your question. I'm not sure how to politely ask someone's pronouns. By the way, I'm loving these questions today, y'all. Good vibes today so far. How can I politely ask them? I get super scared and can't. Totally get it, Grant and Leah, whichever one you are, or maybe it's both of you. Honestly, it's you can make it super casual. Like if I'm asking Nugget, like, hey Nugget, remind me, what are your pronouns? Or like, real quick, what are your pronouns? He, him, got it, cool. Don't make it a big deal. Like it doesn't need to be like, oh, I don't know how to ask this, but what are your say, oh, real quick, what are your pronouns? Cool. And just like blow past it. I hope that helps. Advisor Psychic says, what was your name before Lily? And how old was I when I decided to make the change? Good question. So typically when there is, so trans people will often change their name from whatever they were, the name they were given at birth to the name they are now. I know it doesn't feel like it necessarily might be an offensive question, but it absolutely is. Absolutely is. Yes, the earrings do actually spin. Even though I know you don't mean it that way. But the reason that it can be triggering for trans people to be asked what their old name is there's a lot of emotional baggage that comes with that name. A lot of times when people are in the closet or even when they come out, that name can, be used against us sometimes, right? Where people will be like, my name before was Nick. That was the name I was given. It's called it for 27 years. And people, even today, will try to hurt me, say like, all right, Nick. And even though it really doesn't hurt me, it does hurt a lot of people who are, that is weaponized against them in the same way. So highly recommend you do not ask that question. But I'm happy to tell you that mine was Nick. And why did I decide to make the change? Or when, I think you asked? At 27, when excuse me, I'm a little burpy today. Basically, as soon as I realized I was trans is when I decided to make the change. Thank you, Ella. I know your birth name, but honestly couldn't even call it because I know you as Lily. Exactly. Right? It's crazy. Hi, my mom is okay with me. Oh, there's a good. Let's see if I can pin. Pins aren't working. Someone said, my mom is okay with me being gay, but my dad is extremely homophobic. That's tough. You can't change your dad, especially if he's extremely homophobic and you don't think there's any chance. If possible, I would say try and show your dad some videos or try and game plan with your mom of, hey, how do we help dad have a change of heart, right? Because that I think is the game play. But if not, then eventually, and I don't know, for some reason I get the vibe you still live with your parents. You might not have your dad in your life at a certain point if he continues to ask or to act like that. Yeah. Hello, Karina. Has my family always been supportive? Yep. Since the first moment I told them, they've been supportive. Yeah, no, they're great. And they do advocacy in their own way too. My dad is a general practitioner and he has a lot of trans patients. He works in a clinic that takes care of a lot of trans patients. And my mom does a lot of work with PFLAG, which is an organization that helps parents of trans and queer kids be more supportive, right? So, hello, Fishizi, right? So like, hey, my kid just came out. I have no idea what to do. It feels like my world is ending or whatever. My mom is like, hey, don't worry. Let's grab some coffee, right? Through this organization. I have this like weird piece of something. There it is. I had an egg bite for breakfast. How's Disney planning going? Well, Kyle, it's not going until we have a surgery date because in theory, it could be a month from now, right? It's what, like March, what's today? March 11th? On the earlier side, it could be a month from today. And if it were to be, let's say, even like April 15th, and I don't know, but let's say that it was, going to Disney in the next month is going to be very difficult because I need to make, first off, Ollie's life has to work for that because Ollie will be coming with me whenever that happens. My life needs to make, I'm a lot more flexible. I need to figure out something for Nugget. There's a lot of prep that would happen for bottom surgery. it would bottom surgery is has a window, Shelby. It's not, there's no date yet. There's a window for like mid to late April. I just don't know what the date is yet, and I'll be learning on Wednesday. So I'll keep you posted about that. But yeah, it's like, it's tough. It's hard to say. But as soon as I know the surgery date, like let's say they actually call me on Wednesday and say, hey, actually end of April, or maybe even early May or mid-May or whatever it is. I hope that's not the case. But then I'll be able to say, okay, well, maybe I could fit in 3-4 days with Ollie, and if it works for him, like, make it happen. So we'll see. Hey, I'd like to subscribe and also join the Discord. Thank you, A. How long does the approval for Discord take? Good question. So what this person is referring to is the ID verification process, which we do now, where we ask you to submit your ID and a selfie. But we also ask you to blur out all the sensitive information, including your name and location. Okay? We just want a photo and a birthday, as well as a selfie of you. And I mean, the verification, it just depends on what time of day. My mods, shout out to the Glaceon mods, the Jesse, Tismo, Shelby, Lila, and Goldie. That's all 5, I think. They're the ones who are approving them. It could be 5 minutes. It could be an hour. Really not. Fiona. No. Fiona's a Sylveon mod. Fiona's a head mod. I think it's 5. Who's Ollie? Someone spamming. Can we mute this person? Stop spamming, my friend. I saw your question the first time. Ollie is my head moderator and one of my best friends. One of my head moderators, one of my best friends. Here's an interesting one. How do you approach a situation where someone misgenders you purposefully? That's Ollie. Good question. Like yesterday, there was this woman who lives on my floor. She's an old Eastern European lady. I don't know exactly where she's from. She seems Russian, but who knows? She is incredibly transphobic. And I know that she's transphobic, and she knows that I know. And she will purposely try to hurt me when I see her. For example, I was standing with my mom waiting for the elevator, and she was like trying to get on the elevator too. She walked up and she looked at my mom and pointed at me and said, "That's your son." Right? Now, I wish I could tell you that I said, well, I'm sorry you feel that way. I wish I could say that I handled the situation without getting upset and without, raising my voice. But I didn't. I said some words to her that I cannot say here. And that's how I dealt with it. And then that was it. There was nothing for me to do other than that, because she wanted to hurt me, and then she got some expletives back from me, and that was the interaction. Thank you, Sloan. I'm by no means ashamed of it. I don't think I would have done it any differently, honestly, because I don't know. That's what she deserved. So anyways, that's how I deal with that. Now, depending on the context, like this lady knows who I am, and still, damn, Nugget, that is a nasty fart. Ooh! And we're like outside in the wind. Anyways, what did my mom say? I handled it. I said, hey, bully behavior to our seniors. I'll bully a senior as much as I want if they're a transphobe. I couldn't care less. Anyways, chicken. Shall we read the menu? I'm going to read you the pizzas, okay? There's one pizza we're definitely going to get, but I'm going to read the pizzas. You ready? The Spicy Pep 2.0, which is maybe my favorite pizza here so far. It is real quick, I want to read. There's been 2 different gifts so far. I apologize to those people. I sent it, and not yet, sorry. 10 minutes? Is that okay? Thank you. Is Natalie still here? Yes. Okay, thanks. Thank you, Christina. First up, Kaylee. Hello, Kaylee. I know Kaylee's still here. Kaylee's such a sweetie. Kaylee sent $5. Thank you, Kaylee. And they said, I love your earrings and look today. Always beautiful, Lily. Thank you very much. These earrings are maybe my new all-time favorites, or definitely one of them. Yeah, we're getting pizza. Check it out. They spin. I don't know if you can see from there. Thank you, for subbing, A. I love that. Hey, you're not alone in that. A lot of people will like kind of hang out for a couple months and just get the feel for the stream, and then one day, boom, start talking. That's all good. So now, yeah, go hop into the Discord, and we'd love to have you there. There's I think especially because it's a stream, my mods will keep an eye out for your verification photos. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much, Kaylee. You were a sweetie. Much appreciated. Thank you. I think you're still here, right, Kaylee? You still here? Yeah, these earrings are. I know it's a fidget toy, right? Isn't that so much fun? That spins, and it makes such a fun noise. Why do we do verification? Just for a couple reasons. One, we want to make sure that people are the right age. We don't want anyone below age. And two is there's a lot of trolls, and trolls are going to be much less likely to infiltrate our server and try to take screenshots and post it on the Reddit or whatever if we have that kind of information on them. Yeah. I'm a troll. See, there you go. Maria Lee is a troll. We don't want Maria Lee in the server. Exactly. Hello, Kia. Hi, Steffi. Are the earrings heavy? Not really. They're actually much lighter than you'd think. Hello, Claire. Anyways, thank you very much, Kaylee. Thank you. Also, thank you to Natasha, who sent $2. Thank you, Natasha. And they said, hey, hi. I'm silent watching today. Hope you are doing well. You look lovely. Thank you. Hello, Natasha. Hi. Thank you for silent watching. And shout out to all my silent viewers. Can I get some hands raised for silent viewers? If you say one thing today, maybe let me know you're here just so I can say hi. You don't have to. Of course you don't have to. But hello, Allison. Hi, Natasha Lou. Is Natasha Lou, is that you? Are you the Natasha? Hi, silent viewers. Hi. I see y'all. Hi. Hi, Midnight Ink. Hi, Renee. K31. Hi, B. Hi, Chrissy. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Gabriella and Melissa. Sarah. Silent viewer every day. Hi. 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 Hi, Jackie. Hi, Jakey. Hi, everyone. I love y'all so much. That just makes me so happy. It's you. Thank you, Natasha. You're so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, I love y'all. Usually a silent viewer. Thank you, Monet. Well, hi. Thank you. Been here for years, says Samir. Wow, that's awesome. Love it. Thank you, Elisa. Hi, Rachel. Hi, everyone. Oh, I love y'all so much. Yeah, no, that's great. I think that's fantastic. I live next to you. Sounds about right. Roxy. Roxy, you there? What's your... I don't know what CA means, Sarah. Oh, can we pin Grace? Silent viewer. Oh, Stina, I don't know if I call you a silent viewer. I recognize your name. Hi, Roxy. Hello. Roxy is so sweet. Oh, that girl, Sarah. It is... Got it. CA is Cash App. Got it. It is in my bio. So there's no underscores. Just it's exactly what it says in the little caption on my TikTok bio. It's LILLYCONTIN. It's right. It's spelled there. Just make sure you spell my first name right, because there's people who are really have fake accounts that use my picture. If you want, you can send a cent first just to make sure, whatever you want to do, and I'll let you know. The only thing about Cash App is that sometimes it takes a long time for me to get a notification. So do Venmo if you possibly can, but if not, Cash App works. Hi, Lily. How do you deal with friendship breakups? Currently going through it, says Grace. Oh, my. Oh, and by the way, Roxy, I got you. I haven't forgotten. I want to read this one first, though. Friendship breakups are, in some ways, more difficult than romantic breakups because friends do for you... Friends ground you and they support you and they do so much for you that it's incredibly difficult when friend breakups happen. Tips: if there's other people you can lean on, right? Hopefully, that's not your only friend or person. Lean on them, talk to them, tell them what's on your mind, and therapy is also very good. And hopefully try and make new friends. That's important. Yeah. Anyways, I'm sorry to hear that, Grace. Okay, now that I'm in the Discord, what do? So you should be able to open a ticket, and then a mod will hop in with you and help you through. There's like a whole page of instructions that will tell you like what we need and like the selfie versus the the ID and that kind of stuff. Hello, Cake and Nella. Best friend of 10. Go to the welcome tab. Yep, there you go. Of course, thank you. Where do I get all these amazing earrings? On Etsy, believe it or not, Etsy. Do I ever want children? No. Okay, testing. Sarah H, you did it right. Thank you. It did go through. Just came through. Looks like Cash App is behaving today, which is good. All right, Roxy. Hello. Sorry, it took me a second. Roxy sent $10, which is so very sweet. Thank you. And they said, so good to see you today. Have a wonderful day. Much love, with 2 purple heart emojis. Thank you, Roxy. You were very sweet. If this is your first stream, hi, first off, hello. If this is your first stream. I do this Monday through Friday, so we have a whole week of streaming ahead of us, which is always exciting. We go to restaurants, we order food. We haven't even ordered yet, and yeah, this is what I do full time. This is my full time source of income. It doesn't really feel like a job, I guess you could call it that, but I just love hanging out with y'all and talking. And we stream like 3 hours a day usually, and then another hour or 2 on Discord, and I make videos and stuff. So y'all's support, like what Roxy just sent, $10, that goes directly towards stuff like this food and paying my rent and paying for Nuggets stuff, his food and meds and heating and things like that. So anyways, thank you very much, Roxy. Mwah. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Yes, you absolutely can, Ash. You absolutely can. And Sarah, I will read yours in just a second. How do I know when binding is going too far when doing the do? So, I wish I had insight on this. Binding, can we get, I don't know, Oliver or maybe Fiona in here? Because they, I know, are far more knowledgeable, because I have never bound before. I've never binded before. So I do not have insight on that. But I'm sure someone will chime in. Hello, Trish. Okay, I'm going to read one more gift and then we'll read the menu, okay? And this one is from Sarah, who sent a $1 check gift, to which I said, it's me, hello. And then they sent a $10 gift, which is so sweet. Hello, Andy. So sweet. Thank you, Sarah. I'm not sure if I've seen your name before. Have you been watching for a while, or just out of curiosity? Sarah sent $10 and said, much love, you are so wonderful, with a purple heart emoji, a vibrating pink heart emoji, and a dual heart eyes of smiley face emoji. Thank you, Sarah. Silent watcher, cool. Can I ask how long you've been a silent watcher, if you don't mind me asking? I'm always curious to know, especially when I see a new person. It's like, oh, this is someone who's been around for days or weeks or months or whatever it is. Yeah, love it. Anyways, hello, Tara. Hello. Where did I get my earrings? I got them on Etsy. I gotta spin it. Ready? Oh, there it is. Isn't that awesome? They spin. Hello, everyone. Hi, Kels. Isn't that the best? Silent watcher for 9 months. Oh, hey, I'm so happy to hear that. Hi. I know, they're so cool. Since your last stream by the water when you had food, it was too salty. Yeah, I remember that one. That was at Epic Steak. Hi, Jana. We're eating at Square Pie, guys. So let's read the menu, okay? Actually, I'm going to start at appetizers so that we can order these when they come very soon to ask us for food, okay? So, wings and sides. They have crispy Brussels sprouts with cilantro lime crema. They have Szechwan wings with 6 jumbo wings, house Szechwan dry fried, scallions, carrot sticks with cilantro lime crema. We've had those before. They're great. They also have regular buffalo wings. They have hot honey wings and cheesy bread and French fries. They've just got 2 new types of fries. They got rancher fries, which I guess have ranch like seasoning on them, and sketchy fries, but it's not SK, it's SZ. So I'm assuming that means they're like Szechwan fries, probably. They also have a kale salad and a chilled bowl salad. And I actually would not mind a salad today. The kale salad, not so much, but the chilled bowl salad does have kale. Kale and shredded romaine, broccoli, cherry tomatoes, spicy sunflower seeds, gigante beans, house sun-dried tomato vinaigrette. I'd probably sub out the green goddess dressing. Thank you, Sarah. They also have a bunch of different dipping sauces. So what do we think? The salad does sound refreshing. Well, I don't know about the cheesy bread because we're getting pizza, you know? So like the cheesy bread the chilled bowl sounds amazing. I agree. I think that sounds good. Thank you, Backwoods. I say we go chilled bowl salad. I say we go fries, but I wonder if they can go half and half so we can try the ranch fries and the Szechwan fries. So we'll have salad, we'll have fries. As far as the pizza goes, Square Pie Guys just came out with their new chicken bacon ranch pizza, so that is definitely what we're going to get. It has red sauce, herb chicken, bacon, tomato, ranch, green onion. Easy. Sound good? Thank you, Miss Tracy. Are we good with this? So we'll have a salad, we'll have fries, we'll have pizza. And yeah, sound good? Sound good? Are we happy with this? Wings are a little bit much for me today. I'm not feeling wings today. The Brussels are good. We've just not had, these are just stuff we haven't had before because we've had both buffalo and Szechwan wings. We've had the Brussels sprouts. I don't think we've had the hot honey wings. We haven't had the cheesy bread. We haven't had, but the new kinds of fries, the new salad, and the new pizza. So this is all going to be new, all new. We haven't had any of this stuff before, which I think is a good way to do it. Also, let's see, they have drinks. They have aqua panna. Is that just like a sparkling water, I think? Thank you, Abby. A green tea and Earl Grey. A Topo Chico. Cola. Root beer. A lemon lime drink. What's an aqua panna? It's a sparkling water. I think I'll do that. My day's going well. It's going well, Mads. Can't go wrong with chicken and bacon. Yeah, I know. And it's brand new. Thank you, A. Thank you. Did I end up going on my date on Friday? So actually, I am going on that date right after this. So we postponed it on Friday, and it's going to be later today. Root beer goes with this order. Yeah, I don't know. I'm more feeling the aqua panna. Do I always go to pizzerias? I do try to go to pizzerias because I love pizza. Do I cook? Sometimes, yeah. Usually have barbecue sauce rather than tomato. You like barbecue sauce on your pizza over tomato? Here's a good question from Kat. Hi, Lily. What do I do if I accidentally offend someone by calling them they, them? I'm going to get to that in just a second, Kat, but we're going to order first. Hello.
How are you doing today?
Good. So I think, can we do half and half on fries? I want to try the two new types, the rancher and the sketchy fries.
I can't say that either. It's seshi. I can definitely ask if you can do half and half. We don't typically do customizations.
Oh, okay.
But I can ask for you.
Thank you. And how do you say it? Sechi?
Seshi. Yeah, it comes from our Szechwan wings.
Okay.
So it's the seasoning on top. It has a very salty and sweet, savory taste.
I've had the wings and it's very good, so I'm excited to try it on a fry. Could I also do the chilled bowl salad? But
Absolutely.
could you sub out the green goddess dressing possibly for that? Thank you. And also the chicken bacon ranch pizza, please.
Sure.
And I think an aqua panna would be great to drink. That's just like sparkling water, right? It's fancy.
The aqua panna is going to be our still mineral water.
Perfect.
Do you want bubblies? Because we can do Topo Chico.
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Topo Chico, you got it. Okay. And have you had the chicken bacon ranch?
No, didn't it just come out?
It did just come out.
That's why I'm here. So is it going to be a permanent menu item, or is it a new?
It will be here till the end of the month.
Okay.
And then April we'll roll out our spring menu.
Oh, so it's kind of like
It's a secret. I don't know what it'll be.
Okay.
So like right now, it's the buffalo chicken.
Right.
These are seasonal.
So the chicken bacon ranch isn't a seasonal.
I'm actually not sure what they're doing with that. They might
I was wondering.
be keeping it. It might be replacing the buffalo chicken, but
because it kind of, the way it's on the menu, it suggests that it's like a new permanent.
Yeah. Well, I hope it will be. Definitely, we'll have it today. I mean, this month and next month.
Cool. Buffalo chicken's great too. But today's chicken bacon ranch day, I think. There's no way you can do half and half, right, on pizzas. That'd be crazy. Yeah, I get it. No worries. Cool.
Well,
awesome.
You're not crazy, but
no, I totally understand. I understand why it's not easy. Cool. Yeah, great. No, I think that's good. I think you don't have hot tea, do you?
We have bubbly teas. We have the green tea and the Earl Grey. The Earl Grey is really, really good.
Yeah, it's no problem. I'll just stick with the Topo Chico. I'm caffeine free, so like it's mint hot tea is my go-to usually.
You got it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. I will be right back with your drink. Okay.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. All right. Someone asked about what happens if someone gets offended by using they, them pronouns. So here is the answer to that, okay? I'm going to use my keys as an example here. So let's say that someone drops their keys, and then I don't know who dropped them. I might pick them up and say, someone dropped their keys. Someone dropped their keys, right? Or someone dropped their mirror. Because you don't know the gender you don't know the pronouns of the person who dropped their keys. So you say someone dropped their keys. You might also say something, let's say you're at the grocery store, or maybe your friend's at the grocery store, and hey, can you call Jim at the grocery store? Yeah. You want me to call Jim at the grocery store? Yeah. Give Jim a call. Can you tell them to bring me some milk? You want me to tell them to bring you some milk? Yeah, tell them to bring me some milk. Pick up some milk, right? You're referring to Jim, who usually just uses he, him, but using they to refer to Jim, right? Playing Guess Who is another good example of when you play Guess Who, you use the game with like the flipping thing. You say, oh, do they have red hair? Yeah, they have red hair. Okay. Click. Do they have a big nose? No. Okay. Do they have all these different questions? They. The point I'm trying to make here is that everyone uses they, them pronouns. Everyone does. And I guarantee you, whoever you are, if you speak English and you record yourself for a day, you will find yourself using they, them pronouns for everyone. Everyone. Period. I guarantee it. You will. So yeah, I hope that helps. Yes, the Topo Chico is coming. Peggy, are you there? Thank you so much. We got our Topo Chico. Peggy, are you there? Peggy, are you okay? Thank you, Bailey. Hi. Peggy, are you okay? Peggy, are you there? Are you okay, Peggy? Peggy, are you there? What are my pronouns? My pronouns are she, her. Wrong. No, the Peggy I believe that sent it is subscribed, unless for some reason it was glitching. Hello, Nicole. Hi. Yeah, I agree, Bratney. Someone said the way that people saying they wouldn't say, someone dropped their wallet. You wouldn't say someone dropped his wallet, someone dropped her wallet. You say someone dropped their wallet. Because they and them and theirs can refer to a single person or to a bunch of people. Hello, Nicole. Me and Nugget are doing great. Peggy, are you here? Peggy, are you here? Hello, Dre. Thank you, Vicky. Yeah, like, we all use they, them pronouns. There is no, it's something that people have invented to be mad about, when in reality they do it just as much as anyone else does. Anyways, hi. Thank you, Sophie. Peggy sent $10, which is so sweet. She's here. Okay, got it. Peggy sent $10. We love Peggy. Sorry, I missed your comment, Peggy. Hello. Hi. And of course, it wouldn't be a gift from Peggy, hi, without me mentioning that I like the name Peggy because Alfred from Batman and Robin's sister is named Peggy, and that's the password to his computer, which is a whole plot point that Alicia Silverstone has to figure out. She's as Peg. Anyways, Peggy, thank you so much. They said, enjoy your day. That's it. Enjoy your day. I very much am so far. Ain't that right, Mr. Nug? Are you enjoying your day, my friend? Are you enjoying your day? Is you enjoying your day, my friend? Does Nugget look like he's enjoying his day? We had some nice time with Miss Emily this morning. Yes, we did. We spent nice time with Emily. She slept over. We had a nice dinner last night, although Nugget wasn't at the dinner. Oh, he's a good boy. He's got a little tongue sticking out. Boop. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. Hi, Sam. Anyways, thank you very much, Peggy. I appreciate it. Cheers to you. That is refreshing. It's a Topo Chico. It's just sparkling water, but it's very refreshing. Refreshing. Sparkling water. Yes, my mods are true saints. I agree. Thank you, Peggy. Also, thank you. Now, this name can be pronounced a couple of different ways. It can be Andrea, it can be Andrea. Maybe something else. I'm going to say Andrea because it is the most common version, I think. Hello, Princess Vanessa. Andrea sent $1. Thank you. And said, thank you for changing my view on everything, with a purple heart emoji and a unicorn emoji. Wow. No, not Audria. Yeah, I know that's close. Swapping the N for the U. This is Andrea or Andrea. Is there another way of pronouncing it? Oh no, you really don't need to do that, A. You don't need to put on makeup. We just need to know the person you are, and you're really good. It's Andrea. Hello, the first way. Oh, Andy Cheesy. I don't know if I ever connected that you are also Andrea. Or are you not Andrea, and that is maybe a name that you wouldn't like said out loud? Are you saying that this is hi, it's me, Cheesy, aka Andy? We're excited to have you too, eh? Love and support. Thank you, Villainous. Thank you, Leia. What is for lunch? We're getting a bunch of stuff. We're getting fries, special fries, very special fries with multiple different kinds of seasonings on them. We're getting a big salad and a big pizza. Hello, hi. It's me. I don't use that name. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Well, thank you very much, Andy. Mwah. I'm glad to hear that. How do we send a gift, says Dippy. Thank you for asking. I have a Cash App and a Venmo in my bio. It's written there. Just make sure you spell it right, because there's a lot of fake accounts that aren't me. But if you spell it exactly like it is in the bio without any underscores or anything, just like it is in the bio, I will get it and I will read your message out loud. Thank you for asking, Dippy. Someone asked about the earrings here. I haven't shown them in a second. Y'all, they are so cool. I keep taking them off because I want you to see the close-up of how cool these things look. Look. I got the jackpot. Look. The last time I spinned, they were all in 7s. Look at that. You turn... Oh, Andy, that is so sweet. You turn me from someone who was against you to just utterly loving you and joining the lovelies. Andy, that's so sweet. That makes me happy. Oh. And you're in the lovelies. You're in the Discord. You're in the Discord lives. Oh, I'm so happy. We love having you, Andy. You're a sweetie. Andy, Cheesy, right? Yeah. Anyways, I know, Nicole. I know. I do not enjoy any form of casino. It's not for me. I do not like being in them. I do not like losing money. I don't do it. I think it's just not for me. My late grandmother loved slots. Hey, good for her. Good for her. Hello, Lizzie. Silly question. What are vegetable fries? Did I say I might have said vegetable fries? We're getting regular fries. We're getting special fries. Maybe that's what it was. There's two kinds. There's rancher fries and Szechwan fries. So ranch flavored fries and Szechwan fries, basically. Yeah, special fries. Yeah. If you heard vegetable, I apologize. Ranch and Szechwan. Yes. Yeah, $20. Yeah, Bailey, that's basically me. Like, I've never been to Vegas. I would love to go. Specifically, I want to go to Meow Wolf, which looks like a lot of fun. Thank you, Aaron, for renewing your subscription. Meow Wolf looks like a lot of fun. Like a lot of fun. It's like an experiential thing where you walk around and you're in like a fake supermarket and like a fake. It's like a whole like kind of like art thing, sort of. Kind of like an interactive museum, but it's very surreal, sort of. Yeah, I really want to go. Thank you, Coral. Anyways, yes, the one in Denver, I'd go to that too. Yeah, Omega Mart, that's it. Yeah, and the company I think is called Meow Wolf. Thank you, Sierra. Is it now? Are you Kira or Sierra? I know there's a couple. Remind me, please. What's my favorite singer? Who's my favorite singer? Oh gosh, I really struggle with not just this question, but questions in general of like, who's your role model? Who's your celebrity crush? Who's your favorite singer? Things like this. I don't have those questions on hand, like answers to those questions easily. Thank you, Hola. Ooh, the salad's coming. Sorry, Nugget. You gotta go back in your stroller. Your stroller. Thank you. Perfect. Oh, that looks fantastic. Thank you so much. Oh, wow. I'm excited. Okay. Look at this salad, y'all. Nugget in the stroller. Okay. We got our, what's it called again? Chilled bowl salad. So we've got kale, shredded romaine, okay, broccoli, cherry tomato, ooh, the fries, spicy sunflower seeds, beans, and green goddess dressing. No, you're totally good.
Okay.
Thank you. We can start with the fries.
Okay, so
I think I'll probably figure out which is which pretty quickly.
Okay.
Thank you. And could
I
I?
in my hand just a second ago, and I mean in my head, and then
No, you're totally good. Could I have some square pie guy sauce?
absolutely.
Thank you. All right. What do we think? So one of these is the ranch fries. One of them, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, these are definitely the Szechwan fries. Yeah, here's what. Can I fit them both on the same plate? Probably not. It is a little cold here today. Yeah. Nugget is gonna face plant. Yeah. Isn't Meow Wolf overstimulating? I sure hope not. I would love if I go and it is overstimulating, I will be very sad. But I tend to like stuff like that. I really like escape rooms. No ranch for the fries. We're getting square pie guy sauce, which is very good. It's kind of like it's kind of like a mayo ketchup-y sauce, which is what I like with my sauces. Thank you, me doc. Thank you, Wonka. 60s cool girl in school today vibes. Thank you. Happy Ramadan. I did not realize it was Ramadan. Happy Ramadan. Perfect. Ah, yes. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. All right, we've got our square pie guys sauce here. All right, so these I believe are the ranch fries. Okay, so they're coated in ranch seasoning. Still a little too hot, but excellent. Excellent. You can really taste. Excuse me. Thank you, Morgan. Why are you always so sweet, so respectful to everyone, and grateful? It's lovely to see. I appreciate that, Morgan. I appreciate that. Thank you. Give me a bite. Okay. You're going to want a bite of these fries. They are really, really, really good. Pau Nessa Mom. Pau Nessa Mom, are you here? Wow. She's who I aspire to be. Oh, Linda, thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you. Pau Nessa Mom. What's the weather? Here, let me look at the. It's gorgeous and sunny out right now. I'm gonna guess that it's 55 degrees. Where's the weather button? Right there. 59 degrees. That's nice. 59. All right, here we go. I told you a while ago. Let me start this over. I told you a while ago that I wanted to tell my family I'm bi, and I finally did, and they accept me for me. Yes, Bree. Good for you. That is a win for you and for your family. I'm so glad to hear it, Bree. Congratulations. Congratulations. That is so sweet. Excellent. That's a win. This one's for you. Pawanessa Mom. And can you raise your hand, please? I want to make sure that I say thank you. I'm going to try and be more on the gifts today. But first, before even that, I want to say thank you to Caitlin. Caitlin, are you here? It's spelled Katlin. Caitlin, are you here? Mimi, are you Pawanessa Mom? I'm Caitlin. Got it. Hello, Caitlin. Now, Caitlin, can you spell your name for me one more time? Because I just want to make sure that the spelling is correct so I don't... I mean, I suppose... You noticed me? Of course I noticed you. You said hi. Sarah. Pawanessa Mom. Got it. Let's pin Pawanessa Mom. Yeah, I'm not Caitlin. I figured. Because you spelled it wrong. Anyways, Pawanessa Mom. Sarah, I'll get you in just a second. I lied about that. I see now because, yeah. Okay. Caitlin, hello. And we'll get to Pawanessa Mom in just a second. Caitlin sent $8, which is so sweet. Thank you very much. And they said me again. Hi. Hello, Caitlin. Patty. Now, Caitlin, Patty, I believe you more. They said me again. You look amazing in red. I enjoy your company. With a hand heart emoji. Caitlin, you are so sweet. Much, much appreciated. Wow. Now, I'm going to say something crazy. But I'm pretty sure that from now on, every fry needs to have ranch seasoning on it. Name a fry that wouldn't be improved by ranch seasoning. Right? Name a single fry that wouldn't be improved by ranch seasoning. Oh, wait. They are crunchy. And once again, we are at Square Pie, guys. They are so good. Wow. Okay. Anyways, Caitlin, thank you very much. These streams do not happen without your support. I say it every stream a million times. I talk about how I talk about it all the time. I talk about how I talk about how I talk about it. It's only because it's true. These streams rely entirely on your generosity. It is PBS. These streams are brought to you by viewers like you. Y'all literally allow these streams to exist with your generosity. Were it not for your generosity, I'd have to find a job that would allow me to pay rent in addition to doing this. But if you think about it, the amount of energy it takes to stream is not insignificant, right? It really is. I by no means am I saying, oh, my life is so hard. Like, I get I'm lucky. Trust me, I know. But it's a lot of emotional energy to be doing this. And in a good way. It's like also very fulfilling and I love it. It's truly one of the things I've gotten to do in my time on this earth that I am most proud of and most excited to keep doing. But unlike, a traditional quote unquote job where you have a boss who pays you a certain amount, either hourly or whatever, there's no one out there who, tells me what to do. I wake up and I start streaming. I go on Discord, I stream here, and y'all want these streams to continue, and that's why you send the gifts. It is the purest example of people want it, and so therefore they make it happen, right? And There's no middle person. You know what I mean? Is this the announcement? Are we finally going to announce this? I think it's a good time too. Now, I do actually have one person that tells me what to do. Sometimes. All the time. His name is Oliver. Hey, you said it, Ollie. You said it. Ollie has begun doing some personal assistant work for me part-time. And he has been incredibly helpful. And it's only been a week, but it's been great so far. He's great.
Chicken bacon ranch.
Oh, I'll definitely take this. I would think it would be cool to stack it for the shot.
I did want it to be.
No, perfect.
How is everything?
Incredible. I think every fry needs ranch seasoning. I think all fries should have ranch
So
seasoning.
you like the rancher one?
I haven't even tried the other one yet.
Oh, the
But
Szechwan?
I'm sure it's going to be great. But the ranch ones so far are fantastic.
Great. I'm glad you like it.
Thank you,
Okay,
Natalie.
I'll come
Appreciate
back.
it. All right. So this is a chicken bacon ranch pizza. One more time. Thank you very much, Caitlin. Lizzie says, where can we find your streams if the TikTok thing happens? I don't know yet. I'm not going to make any sort of real contingency plans until it happens, right? Because there are plenty of places. There's YouTube. I wouldn't do Instagram. Twitch would be a possibility. Whatever would help me, whichever would make it most like this, right? As long as like I can do up and down video streaming. Ideally, it would be an app that a lot of people are using already. But again, even if this app ceases to exist, I will continue to stream. There's no doubt about that. Clapper, sure. I'm on Insta, yeah. Kick, sure. There's a million. Thank you, Ria. Here, sometimes Cash App is slow, but let me check. Let's see, from Kia, Colleen, Christina, Sarah, Yvonne. That's the people I see in my inbox that I have yet to read. How will we find you? Hopefully, we'll have some notice where I can, like it's going down in 24 hours or so, and then I'll like be like, okay, I'm going here. Everyone, go follow me there, kind of thing, right? Anyways, okay. Let's try the Szechwan. These are the ranch ones. All right. They don't look very different, but these have their Szechwan seasoning on it. I don't think the sauce was a good call for that one. Got it. Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram in the meantime if you like. I know Instagram only does hour-long max streams. Hello, Josephine. Also very good. I think the ranch by far, the superior seasoning. These are also very good, but they're sweet. It's like savory sweet. So they don't work well with the Square Pie Guys sauce. Honestly, I know I'm someone who like has sent food back for being too salty. I think these need more salt. They're still very good though. Very good. Anyways, thank you very much, Evaristi. Yeah, ranch is like, how can you beat ranch? So good. I'm not going to send them back. No, they're good. They're good. They're not something I would send back at all. They're very good. This is the chicken bacon ranch pizza from Square Pie Guys. This is their brand new pizza. They just started serving it. So we've got ranch on top, obviously, bacon, herbed chicken, green onions, cherry tomatoes, cheese, and sauce. We're still gonna. Don't worry. It's still cooling down. Still too hot to eat. It's Ramadan. Do I participate? No, but I have a lot of respect for everyone who does. I'm actually Jewish. I was born and raised Jewish, but I'm really not even that religious. So, anyways, yes. Have I ever had Wingstop? Once or twice when I lived in Atlanta, but it was fine. It was fine. How's the salad? We're gonna save the salad for last because that's cold. So we'll do the pizza, we'll do the salad, or the pizza and the fries, and then we'll move on to the salad so that it all like, you know, I don't want to let the pizza sit forever. If you know what I'm saying. Another couple gifts. Doopa. And by the way, for those asking, yes, Ollie is doing personal assistant work for me, and I am paying him. Yes. We haven't even talked about it on the Discord. Oh, we kind of hinted at it on the Discord, but announcement. He's great. Yvonne. Love that name. Yvonne M. Hello, they sent $2. Thank you very much. Hi, Denver. They said, love your lives. Thank you. One question. Are those earrings heavy? Actually, not really. You would think that they're not. You would think they're heavy because they're big. But I would say that, like, this French fry is heavier than this. It's very lightweight. Like, very lightweight. Here, check it out. Boom. Isn't that awesome? Aren't these incredible earrings? So much fun. So yeah. No, they're not heavy. I do have heavy earrings that are too heavy. But these are not those. Yeah, so there's that. Thank you, Yvonne, while I put this earring back on. Did I expect them to be heavy? I don't know. I expected them to be wearable. Like, I'm down to wear a heavy earring as long as it's wearable. Does that make sense? Like no, if they send me an earring that literally is just hurting my ear, then I would just send it back. But I assumed that wasn't the case. My one pair of earrings that I have that's close to that is my chicken nugget earrings. Hello, Justine. But those, I don't know. Those like venture into the, ooh, are these too much? I don't know. Anyways, thank you, Yvonne. Also, thank you to Sarah. There you are, Pownessa Mom. Sorry it took me so long. I know I said, are you here? And you finally said, it's me. And then I talk about other stuff for 10 minutes. I hope you're still here. While I'm waiting, just to triple check, I'm going to go ahead and see about this pizza real quick. Hello, Rebecca. Thank you, Elle. Look at this cheese pull, y'all. Right? You like that cheese pull? That's a good cheese pull. Wow. Wow. Very good. All right, let's try this. Should be about... That's very good. That's very good. Mm. 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 Nugget does need chicken. Here you go, bud. Some chicken? There we go. You got it. Don't worry.
Try it. It's fabulous.
Fabulous. He's getting little bits here and there. Little bits here and there. Regardless, Sarah P. Pownessa Mom. I hope you're still here. Sarah, you are such a sweetie. They said $20. And this is another one of those people who I don't believe I've seen their name before. I really don't think I've seen their name before. Do I have food on my lip? Yeah, I got a little mirror. Yep. Got it. Thank you very much, Pownessa. I apologize. Clearly, my memory is failing me. Either way, I'm glad you're here. Thank you very much. Sarah sent $20 and said, yummy eats from Sarah, a.k.a. Pownessa Mom. I agree. These are very yummy eats. Right? So good. Look at this. The bacon, the chicken, it all comes together very well. I will say, the secret to this, excuse me, a lot of times you see a chicken bacon ranch pizza, and it's like, just chicken and bacon, right? Because it's literally chicken and bacon. Why would you have anything else? The key is that you want to balance the heavy meatiness and the saltiness with freshness. Camera is shaking. Is it better now? Green onions, tomatoes, and even the ranch to a certain extent, right? It adds a level of freshness to it, of like produce, of you're not just eating grease. There's a little bit of crunch to it, a little bit of like, I don't know, organic food that really adds a lot. You want another piece of chicken? Enjoy that. Anyways, thank you, Pawanessa Mom. I apologize for blanking on your name, but I'm glad you're here, and thank you. Thank you for making this stream possible. Cheers. This bite's for you. Wow. Wow. Thank you. Mwah. You're a sweetie. Cheesy is correct. Wow. Should we try the salad now? Do I like LA? I'm not in LA, actually. I live in San Francisco. I've never been to LA. I would love to go, though. Am I in a relationship? I'm dating someone, and I have a date tonight. Emily is poly, too. Yes. Christina. I know that they had a different name, and they're like, oh, yeah, I forgot. Was it Rhea, maybe? My lip is smudged. I know. There's only so much I can do about a smudged lip while I'm eating greasy pizza. Yeah, that's fine. Rhea, hello. Hello, Rhea. Let me get you. Short of using a fork and a knife, it's going to be difficult. Hi, Rhea. How about this? Advisor sidekick, everyone in the chat who doesn't know how tall I am, feel free to throw a guess in the chat of how tall I am, and then I'll stand up and give you the answer. But in the meantime, Rhea, aka Christina, I'm glad you enjoy these lives. Sent $10. No message, but I think a message they sent can sub in, and they said, I enjoy your lives so much. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for making the stream possible. It doesn't happen. It does not happen without y'all's generosity. Cheersing to you. Cheers, Rhea. Cheers. Now, I'm seeing a lot of like 6'1", 5'7", 6'3", a dainty 5'6", 6 foot, 6'4", 5'10", 5'11". I mean, there's only so many heights to guess. A lot of you are getting it. 6 foot even, says Kristen. Princess JJ says 5'9". Here, I'll stand up, okay? I don't know if that's going to help because it's all kind of relative, but this is me. I am 5 foot 12 inches. I'm 5 foot 12, everyone. 5 foot 12. So for those who said 6 inches, you're wrong. Or 6 feet. 6 inches is another measurement. 6 inches is another measurement. We're talking about 6 feet. Oh, jeez. Anyways, I am 6 foot tall. 5'12" is 6 feet. I don't know, Brian. Do we have confirmation on that? Show the dog. Here's the dog. Here, let's give him a piece of bacon. Want some bacon? Enjoy that. Inches. I'm not trying to hide the dog. It's just I want to show the food as well. Anyways, so yes. And thank you again, Rhea. You're a sweetie. How's Emily? She's good. She stayed over last night. She's doing well. She's doing a lot of schoolwork today. Yeah, and I think she's playing D&D tonight with some of her friends. So yeah. Also, thank you to Colleen. Colleen Z, are you here? I know 6 foot is the same height. I know. I was being sarcastic. I know 5'12" and 6 foot are the same thing. Colleen, are you here? Colleen. Can I take the dog out? No, he would be a little bit too much of a ruckus. God, people are so weird. That was like the fourth comment of mine. Is there someone I wish to collaborate with? No one. I mean, plenty of people, but there's no one in particular. Oh, yes, actually, yes. And if you want to go comment on their stuff, feel free. Just be nice. Dropout. They're not like a single entity. They're more like almost like they're a streaming service, but they're like indie. Oh yeah, thank you, Ollie. Dropout with like Sam Reich and Brennan Lee Mulligan and all those people. Okay. Lily, tell us about FHS. I'm happy to. So, FHS, more commonly known, so FHS is facial harmonization surgery. Okay? The more commonly known term to refer to it, the same thing, is facial feminization surgery, or FFS. They're the same thing, just kind of like harmonization is the new updated term. Oh, so good. So, I had a call on Friday with someone from Kaiser, who is my health insurance provider, telling me about FHS. I learned all about it because I really didn't know that much. I learned that FHS can be everything from reshaping your brow bone to your jawline to your nose. Lips, I think, are a part of it, moving your hairline forward. And, I felt that there were some parts of the call that were like, okay, I might be interested in some of that, especially the hairline stuff. So I said, yes, let's move forward. Let's keep, no, not like I'm going, no, I know. Right now, bottom surgery is the priority, right? And Wednesday, we're getting huge news about bottom surgery. There's a lot happening there. So that's the more imminent thing. This is more in the future. There's no difference between FFS and FHS. It's just terms. So this Friday, I have a call with one of the nurses there, I think. And I'm going to chat a little bit more about it. So, again, I haven't decided 100% that I want it. It has nothing to do with me thinking I'm unattractive, because I don't think I am. In fact, I think I'm very attractive. It's more to do with me seeing myself better in the mirror. In the same way that how to say this? In the same way that the bottom surgery is going to help me feel more in tune with myself and with my body, this will do the same. It will have a similar effect. So, will it happen? I'm not sure. But I am kind of making the moves in that direction. Now, I think I am very feminine already. I know, but to be clear, it's not righting a wrong per se. It's changing from one thing to a more comfortable thing. It's about my comfort as opposed to attractiveness, if that makes sense. So, yeah, I want the outside to match the inside, exactly. So, that's why. Thank you, Lavita. I do agree that I look like my mom. All right, Colleen Z. Colleen Z, are you still here? Colleen Z sent $10, which is so sweet. They said, Here's $10 just because I enjoy your lives. You go, girl. Colleen. That is so sweet. Thank you, Colleen. Oh, also a tracheal shave, which would get rid of my Adam's apple. That's another thing that FHS would do. My voice wouldn't change. No, it wouldn't change my voice at all. It would. That's again something I would need to train for. There is a surgery for it, but I'm not interested in that. You're so sweet, Colleen. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. I hope you're still here. Mm. Mm. Wow. Wow. Incredible. Mm. Someone said, I'm calling the place and going to tell them something that I'm doing wrong. Go for it. I'm at Square Pie, guys. Go for it. I'm going to wait for a second while they look it up. Exactly, Kyle. Exactly. Like I haven't already thought about that. Does my health insurance cover FHS and bottom surgery? Yep. Covers both of them. That's the thing about Kaiser. Like, for all of Kaiser's flaws, and they have a lot of them, they're really good at covering stuff for trans people. Like, really good. Maybe the best. Okay. We're going to move the pizza. We're going to move the fries. We're going to fly in the salad. We're going to fly in the salad. There we go. Nuggy wants some salad. I don't know what on this salad he could even have. Maybe some broccoli? Want some broccoli? Crunch, 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 crunch. You like it a broccoli? You like it a broccoli. You like it a broccoli. Let's give this a shot. Thank you again to Colleen. Someone asked if hormones change your voice, but they were rude, so yeah. No, they don't change your voice. At least estrogen does not change my voice. Testosterone, in Ollie's case, quite the opposite of quite the opposite for Ollie. Ollie, who is trans man or trans masculine person, he is on testosterone. Testosterone makes his voice go lower, but estrogen cannot bring my voice back up. Does that make sense? It's a one-way street. Testosterone does a lot. All right, here we go. So there's kale, there's spicy sunflower seeds, there's beans, big old beans, green goddess dressing. Oh, good. That's refreshing as heck, y'all. That's refreshing as heck. Ooh. Wow. Wow. Nugget trying to jump out. I appreciate it. He really, he it looks like it sometimes, but he's only done it like twice in the year plus that I've had the stroller. Thank you, Thomas. I appreciate that. How can I eat all of it? Well, I'm not eating all of it. I am eating a little bit of everything. I will be very full by the end. I'm already pretty full. There's a good one. Wow. Here, have some more broccoli, my dude. Oh no. There we go. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Broccoli just disappeared. Almost. There we go. I don't know if I think I still haven't read it yet, Kia. I haven't read it yet. I know it's there. I don't think I've read it yet. Maybe you're next in line. So thank you to Colleen. Literally, you were next in line. Kia sent $2. Thank you very much, Kia. Thank you. And they said, oh, Kia, this is a sweet note. Okay. They said, previously, and I think Kia and I had talked about their identity because they were confused. They thought they had feelings for men, but enjoyed donuts, not cake pops. So, feelings for men, got it, but enjoyed donuts, not cake pops. So, are we all on the same page about this? We understand. They thought they enjoyed men, but they like donuts over cake pops. Got it? They did some soul searching, and it turns out they are a lesbian. Oh, don't do that. There we go. Turns out they're a lesbian. Well, hey, congratulations. I told my dad to. Sorry, I'm getting hiccups. I told my dad today, which I was very nervous about, and it went really well. And I'm slowly starting to come out. Y'all, let's all drop some congratulations for Kia. We love that. Good for you. That's incredible. We'd love to hear it. Doing great. Could I have a takeout for these and the fries, please? Thank you. Incredible, Kia. Good for you. Good for you. Wow. That's a big step in your life. Wow. Thank you so much. We do love a supportive parent. Sometimes it's always like, oh no, is the parent going to be supportive? Is it possible that they'll do like the, no daughter of mine is gay or whatever? But turns out that was not the case. Turns out that was not the case. We absolutely love to see it. Here's an interesting one. Have I ever dated a woman with a cake pop? Yes. I've not had any, I think. Well, Katie, who was someone I dated for about 6 months, was trans, but by the time I met her, she had already had her bottom surgery. So, no, she did not have a cake pop steak. And I never knew her with one, but she had before. I have certainly been with plenty of women who have cake pops, but beyond Katie, I don't think I really dated anyone in a serious way. Does that make sense? Yeah. Yeah, this sauce is really good. I got the green goddess dressing on here. Hello, Leah. Thank you. I do not know Polish. No. Oh yeah. Sam says, "Oh, I don't want to reply. I want to pin it." Thank you, Tracy. I'll read it in just a second. Sam, can we pin Sam's comment? They said something to the effect of, if I had taken estrogen before puberty, would my voice be higher? Yes. One of the many reasons why gender-affirming care for kids is so important. My body changed in a way that was not good for me. It was not affirming for me. In the same way that, like, if, and we'll say a cis boy or even man woke up one day confident in themselves as a man, nope, never question it, wake up one day and they have girls, their chest has grown. They'd probably want to medically figure something out to change it back, so that it is their body is affirming for them. It's the same thing. And for kids, you have this incredible opportunity to nudge your puberty in the correct direction, in the direction that is affirming for that kid. It's incredibly important. And if I had realized I was trans sooner, then that's what I would have been able to do. My voice would have never gotten deep. I would have probably never been 6 foot. My face would look different than it does today. My whole build would be different. I would just have a lot less things that I'd be trying to roll the clock back on. Because ultimately, does that mean that estrogen cancels out what your body is naturally producing? Good question, Sam. I didn't get too much into this, but yeah, probably it would be a series of hormone blockers and then adding estrogen eventually. So it wouldn't just be estrogen. I think, I'm not super familiar on exactly how it works with kids, but at least in adults, there's something called estrogen monotherapy, where instead of using spironolactone, which suppresses testosterone production in addition to estrogen, they just hit you with so much estrogen that it basically does cancel out the testosterone. I didn't do that, but I've had friends who do. It just really depends. But for kids, I'm not exactly sure how it goes, but no, it wouldn't just be like, here, 10-year-old, have some estrogen. Is it safe? Yes, it is safe. If your kid wanted to stop, you could stop and there would be no permanent damage. Puberty blockers, essentially just press the pause button. There's no damage that happens. Yeah. Like Jazz, her parents put her on them early and she stayed super feminine. Exactly. Kim Petras is another great example of someone who was on hormone blockers very early. I'm pretty sure that Hunter Schafer was on them early as well. Just looking at her, like, it seems like it must be. Good question, J. Ray. J. Ray Thorson says, honest question. Do you like and or care to be friends with straight people? Good question. Yes. There is absolutely no discrimination when it comes to orientation, right? I couldn't, in good faith, sit out here and be like, yeah, I'm only friends with gay people, right? I mean, I'm the only queer one in my family. This is my immediate family. My dad, my mom, my brother, they're all straight. I love them very much. In the same way that me being gay and them being straight doesn't affect either of our loves for each other. Many, many, many of my friends are straight. We have so many straight people in our Discord. Plenty. Probably more straight people than queer people. 50-50 split even? I don't know. So yeah, not a problem at all. Hi again. I'll probably box up some of the fries in this, I think. Yeah. Do my ears not hurt from what? Oh, from the earrings? No, they're not as heavy as they look. They're really not. Thank you, Ella. All right, I'm going to put in the ranch fries, but the Szechwan fries I am not going to put in because those, I think, maybe just not perfect. Maybe not for my palate. I see why they would make them, but I think I way prefer the ranch fries. It was incredible. It was incredible. All right. Never before you completely know do you make big changes to your body. I'm trying to parse this. Ariel says, never before you completely know do you make big changes to your body. Never my family had many trans. I'm not sure. I think what they're getting at is that before you make changes to your body, you want to know for sure you're trans. Is that what you're getting at, Ariel? Is that the point you're getting at? Just so I can make sure I know. The thing, I think this is a common thing that gets said a lot is, how could a kid know? Completely as an older age. Okay, how could a kid know? So, okay, good question. How could a kid know they're trans? I think a lot of times people assume, and specifically cis people, people who are not trans, will assume that because they are not trans, that it must be a very difficult thing to find out that you're trans, right? Like, how could a kid know? But in reality, it's the opposite, where knowing you're trans is not a difficult thing to figure out. In the same way that a kid who's 4 or 5 years old can know what kind of food they like, they can know what if they're left or right-handed, they can know what kind of activities they like to do. Kids know a lot. They can know if they're trans, and this is how. When we are born, gender is everywhere. You wear a different color. You wear a blue baby thing or a pink baby thing. You got a gender reveal party sometimes. You've got all these different things, boy toys or girl toys. You've got boy name or girl name. What kind of name do you have? Are you boy name or girl name, right? From the earliest ages, we teach our kids the difference between boy and girl, right? Oh no, that's a boy toy. That's a girl toy. That's a girl name. That's a boy name. All these different things, right? Our society uses gender everywhere, all the time. So by the time you're able to speak, 3, 4, 5 years old, you know what gender the world says you are. And you also know if that feels good or not, right? If you are 4 years old and someone says, yeah, you're a boy, right? And you don't feel like a boy, you know that's not an unreasonable thing to assume, right? It's not like the kid says, yep, for sure, definitely, 100%. Sometimes the kid is like, actually, I don't feel like a boy, or I don't feel like a girl. I actually don't want to wear those kinds of clothes. I actually don't like that name, right? In the same way that kids understand when things don't feel good, right? You get called a name on the playground, ow, that hurt my feelings. Or even more obviously, you hurt your knee. You fall on your knee, you skin your knee. That hurts. Ouch. Emotional pain, physical pain, these things all make sense to 4-year-olds. Kids know about pain. They know how to express themselves when they don't feel comfortable, okay? So I'm not saying that a 4-year-old is going to raise their hand and say, excuse me, mother, I am transgender. I am experiencing gender dysphoria, and I would like to consider a social transition, not a physical. Like that's not what kids are doing. But it's reasonable that a kid could raise their hand and say, Mom, I don't like when people call me a boy. Mom, I don't like being called he. Right? Kids know. They might not have the perfect vocabulary to express themselves, but they know. And by the time they reach puberty, so let's say that at 4 years old, you say, Mom, actually, I actually don't like being called a boy. I like being called a girl and being called she. And instead of calling me Nick, can you call me Lily? Right? And sometimes the parent can help them figure this out. But it's not like at 4 years old, they're going to bring me to the clinic and, get me on hormones at 4 years old. That's not how it works. You socially transition first, right? So let's say at 4, I do that. Everyone calls me Lily. I start wearing feminine clothes. I use she, her pronouns. I, socially transition as a girl. 6 years go by, more than twice the amount of time that I had been on Earth before that. I am Lily. I don't even remember what my old name was. Everyone just treats me as Lily, and I love it. And puberty rears its head, and boom, my body starts changing, right? I know who I am. I know I'm Lily. I'm 10, I'm Lily, I'm girl. But my body starts changing in a way that isn't very feminine. I start to grow taller. As a couple more years go by, my voice starts to get deeper. These things that are happening to my body feel bad and wrong. It's like my body is working against itself. If only there was a way to nudge my puberty in the direction so that I wouldn't feel like my body was morphing in a way that felt awful to me, right? And due to the wonders of modern medicine, we have hormone blockers, which allow us to nudge gently a kid's puberty into one direction. if I had had that happen to me, if I had been able to nudge my puberty, like I said, I wouldn't be 6 foot. I wouldn't have a deep voice. My face would look more feminine, less angular. My bones would be less wide, big. My stature would be smaller. All these things that I wish I could turn the clock back on. And every trans person who went through the wrong puberty wishes they could turn the clock back on, right? All because I didn't have either the vocabulary or the support that I needed to get ahead of the curve for myself. And, you know, some people say God doesn't make mistakes, right? God doesn't make mistakes. God made you the way God made you. Say that to a diabetic. Someone who needs a particular thing that their body doesn't make to live. Say that to someone who has, I don't know, childhood leukemia. Is that a mistake from God, right? Now, modern medicine means we can have pediatric oncologists who treat cancer in young ones or in old ones. Should, you know, did God make that mistake, or was that kid supposed to have cancer at 5 years old? I would argue that God doesn't come into it at all. And it's just the brutality of nature rearing its ugly head. There are so many things that our bodies do not do correctly for us. This is just one of them. That's all it is. And there's so much harm that is done to a body when it goes through a puberty that you don't want. So I'm going to take an example. One last thing before I read a couple more gifts. Let's say that you are, and I know the majority of people who are here probably are cis women, right? My analytics tell me this, right? So people who were born with a V, unlike me, born with a V, and identify fully as a woman. So my mom, for example, cis woman. Let's say that my mom, Nina, little kid, girl, knows she's a girl, never question it, just girl, cis girl, running around, turns 10 years old, wakes up one morning, her voice is a little bit deeper. Uh-oh. A couple more years go by, she starts growing like little hairs, like black hairs, like the starting points of a beard. She's also, instead of getting growth on her chest, instead it's getting more muscular. And we learned that my mom, in this example, is going through testosterone puberty. But she has a V. She's a girl. Would you say that my mom, a woman with a V, should be forced to go through that puberty? Or would you want there to be some sort of medical intervention where say, oh, your body is doing something it shouldn't be doing. Let's get you back on the right track, right? You know? Yeah. Kids know if they're trans or not. Believe them. It's important. Believe them. And also, there's a big difference between a kid saying, hey, mom, I'm trans, I think. My name's, instead of like Casey, I'm now Steve. And mom says, okay, great. What's up, Steve? And then a week later, the kid says, you know what, actually, can you call me Casey again? I think I was wrong about that. There's a difference between that and Steve going 4 years before they hit puberty, living as Steve, completely socially transitioning. By that point, it's a foregone conclusion. You don't change your mind about being trans. You are or you aren't. Once you figure it out, you figured it out. It's not something that you do for years and years and then, you know what, actually, I don't think so. There's ways of knowing, and it's not as hard as you think. So, whew, soapbox, baby. Soapbox. Come here, Nutster. Want some broccoli? There you go. Love you, bud. Read another couple gifts. Shout out to Jasmine J. Princess JJ. You there, Princess JJ? Princess JJ. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Yeah, Nugget is very cute. Hello, Princess JJ. How are you? That was very good. Princess JJ sent $5. This is so very sweet. Thank you. They said, from Princess JJ with 2 brown heart emojis. Hi, today is Salvador Dali's birthday. I did not know that. I did not know that. It's very cool. You know, I used to live in Sarasota where they have a pretty well-known Salvador Dali museum. Some water? Maybe I'll get some water. If kids go on hormone blockers during puberty, is it reversible? Yep. Though, I think it's not something you should assume that kids are going to want to reverse. Because again, kids are smarter than you think. Kids are actually very smart. And they know themselves better than you might think. In this way, at least. Yeah. So, thank you very much, Princess JJ. I appreciate it. Salvador Dali seems pretty cool. Cool mustache. Cool vibe. Cool paintings. Yeah. I like Salvador Dali. Fun fact. There we go. Thank you very much, Princess JJ. Oh, he's the best? Yeah. I mean, I like looking at his art, so I tend to agree. When do we get an earring tour? Well, thank you, Laura. Fun fact. Well, funny enough, I recorded a video this morning that Ollie, I don't know if he's currently editing it. He'll have it edited probably soonish, next couple of days, I would imagine. And I will post it. And I didn't even get through like half of my earring collection in this video. Oh, get excited. These are Enzo Mama. Check it out. Ready? It's going to spin. Pretty cool, huh? I'm not sure how to say this name, but they said, do you ever get sad while transitioning? I think what you're probably asking is, do I get sad about transitioning? No. It is the single greatest choice I've ever made in my entire life, and probably ever will. The choice to be myself. It's a big choice, and I made it, and I'm so proud and happy that I made it. No regrets. None whatsoever. Yeah. Also, shout out to Alyssa H. Alyssa H, are you there? Alyssa H, are you there? Alyssa H, are you there? When is my surgery? Mid to late April. Hi. Fantastic. Oh, I don't know what I want to do. We got plenty of time, so I guess we might as well do the monkey bread. Unless there's a different dessert.
Ice cream.
Ice cream? I think it's just too cold for ice cream. My problem with the monkey bread is it's like not a one-person dessert, you know? And I feel bad.
I eat.
You eat all of it?
Don't tell me.
Oh, I won't tell anyone. There's no one listening to us right now at all. What do we think? Should we do a monkey bread, y'all? Should we get pizza dough dunked in butter and brown sugar, topped with diced apples, caramels, seasoned ricotta, and a sprinkle of Maldon salt? For some reason, they seem to want to do it, so I guess we should probably do it then.
Absolutely. It's too bad you can't share.
Oh, well. If I did, like, everyone would get a molecule. Yeah. So, all right, they want it. Yeah, we'll do it. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, Alyssa. Hi. Alyssa. Hi. Alyssa H. sent $10. Thank you, Alyssa. You were so very sweet. And they said, there's just a series of emojis. 3 emojis. A red heart emoji. A smiley contented emoji face. And a dog emoji, which I'm assuming is a reference to Mr. Nug. I'm assuming. Would you agree, Mr. Nug, that a dog emoji is probably a reference to you? Yeah, I think so. I think that's more than likely. Yeah. Thank you, Alyssa. You're very sweet. Thank you. I'll kindly take my molecule as a thought that counts. Jaden, just DM me and I'll send it first class postal service or whatever. I got you. You're going to open the bag and it will be gone immediately, but again, it's the thought that counts. You said it. Thank you very much, Alyssa. You're very sweet. Well, thank you for making these streams possible. Again, we do these streams Monday through Friday. The only way they happen is because y'all are so insanely generous. I wake up in the morning. This is what I do. This is what I do. My whole day, my whole week is scheduled around these streams. I stream on Discord. I stream on TikTok. I make videos. It's all a labor of love that I am so happy to do. And y'all make it happen. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Alyssa. And also, thank you to Tracy. Aw. Tracy M, are you there? Thank you, Trish. Thank you. Would I get any more pets? Probably not anytime soon. Nugget is already kind of a handful. I mean, he's not a handful, but it's like enough that I am, hi, Tracy. Hello. He's enough. He's enough with I'll raise yours in just a second. Thank you so much. Tracy says, I enjoy watching your lives. Your honesty and positivity ooze so beautifully from your existence. Ooh, I'm going to read that one more time. They said, your honesty and positivity ooze so beautifully from your existence. My existence. I love that. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Wow. Nugget is a handful. Imagine a kid. Wait, did we mute that? I wanted to read that, but it's all good. I'm gonna tell you what. Someone was like, imagine having a kid. But I don't think it was in good faith. I'm gonna tell you what. If you have a kid and you don't want a kid, why do you have a kid? The people, if you choose to have a kid, you know what you're getting into, right? And also, just by nature of you choosing to have a child doesn't give you carte blanche to put that over the heads of people who made a different choice than you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you had a kid, that's your choice to have had a kid. It does not mean that, like, just because you chose to go through that struggle, which has many rewards, that I don't understand that point of mine. Like, I don't have a kid because I don't want a kid. Doesn't mean that I'm any better or worse for people who have kids. They chose to have a kid. You know what I'm saying? Great A. Fantastic A. Hello, Bruno. And thank you again, Tracy. What am I doing on my date tonight? I'm going to a restaurant bar with this person. I've never met them before. They seem very sweet. I really know very little about them. I know that they're into spicy, fun things. That's about it. I know they use they, them pronouns. I know they are a they, them baddie. But beyond that, I really don't have much to tell you about them. They seem sweet. So we shall see. I did meet them online. Yeah. I met them on an app called Lex. You know what Lex is? Lex is kind of like social / dating app. Like, it's all the same thing. Welcome back, MK. What is their name? I'm not going to say their name. No, not with Emily. I was with Emily earlier today. And we had a nice morning together. No, this was someone else. Someone new. The salad is fantastic. It's called a chilled bowl salad. Very good. Nugget does seem interested. Here, let's see. What can I give him? More broccoli? More broccoli? Good boy. I said the dressing. It is a green goddess dressing. Green goddess dressing. What was the name again? Lex. Lex, which is the name of someone who I know is in this chat right now. Probably a couple people, but at least one person. Hello, Lex. How are you doing, by the way? Are you still in the place you had mentioned the other day? I don't want to talk about it if you don't want, but howdy, Lex. Hello. You just ate a green goddess salad. Green goddess salad is fantastic. Yeah. There we go. Can I ask why you don't want HRT? Says Kelly. Is this actually Kelly Cadigan? Oh my. Hi, Kelly Cadigan. I know you. Can I ask why you don't want HRT? Asks Kelly Cadigan. I'm on HRT. I've been on estrogen for almost 3 years now. Cypionate. I've also had an orchie, so I don't produce testosterone anymore. But you, Kelly, of all trans people, should know that your voice doesn't change when you take estrogen. You know? Who's Kelly? You tap into their profile. Find out for yourself. But I look forward to my weekly estrogen shots. I love it. What is HRT? HRT is hormone replacement therapy. So it's the fancy word for taking estrogen or taking testosterone. I take estrogen once a week. Pretty significant amount of it as well. Prescribed by my doctor, of course. And it helps me feel more at home in my body and in my head. It's pretty great. I've been taking it for almost 3 years. Will you need to take estrogen forever? Yes. But think about it like this. Think about it more like a multivitamin, right? It's not a burden to take a multivitamin or whatever medication it is that you take. You just take it. It's no problem. And it's, I don't know, what's another good example? I take Zoloft, right? Well, I have to take Zoloft forever? Yeah. But it helps me live a more happy life. So no problem, right? Is the estrogen in a capsule? No. There's estrogen can be in a it can be taken orally, but it's not a capsule, if that makes sense. It's like compressed pill. I take the estrogen shot. So I just draw up the liquid and put it on my leg. There's also gel. Anything else? Patches is another big one. Patches are big. So those are probably the four that are big. As far as testosterone goes, it's definitely injections. I don't know. Do they do T patches? Does testosterone have any side effects? Well, for the first 27 years of my life, testosterone made my body pretty unbearable. But as far as it goes for trans men, maybe. But I will tell you that estrogen for me has no negative side effects. None. All booked up. I missed your original question. What was it? Grain size implants? Do they make those? Of course, Shelby. How do I make sure these dates aren't trolls with bad intentions? It's a good question, Reen. Please be safe. That is in the back of my head when I do meet people on the internet. That being said, I met them on I met them in a way that makes me think that it's fine. I'm not saying it's 100% certain, but also I do ultimately need to be, or I want to be dating. So I can't not date, right? I can only be as safe as possible. So typically, I'll meet in a public place, which is what I'm doing now. Okay, I just asked the group in general if it's common for doctors to prescribe HRT for menopause. Yes, great question, all booked up. So the question is it common for doctors to prescribe hormones for menopause? The answer is yes. If you ever, just cis women or any person experiencing menopause is often prescribed estrogen. Now, it's a different form of estrogen, probably a different dosage, maybe even a different way of taking it. But ultimately, it's all pretty similar. Okay. So yes, 100% they do. 100% they do. Also, cis men sometimes you hear about having low T. You ever hear about that? Low T, and they get prescribed testosterone, right? That's hormone replacement therapy. If you're a cis man that gets prescribed, or even trans men, but cis men in particular, you can get prescribed testosterone. Also, like when cis men have a hairline that's receding, sometimes they'll take things that make their hair grow back. That is gender affirming care. Because your body is doing something you don't want it to do, and it is particularly making you feel a dysphoria with regards to your gender. An incongruence, if you will. Hormone replacement therapy is usually referring to trans people, but a lot of people take hormones. I had a hysterectomy at 28, and they wanted to start me on HRT, but due to my clotting disorder, I couldn't. Yeah. The main thing you hear about with estrogen is that it can cause clots, but again, there's ways around this. I don't have a clotting disorder, so I'm not terribly worried about it. But the risk of blood clots versus the risk of me not being on estrogen there's no comparison. It's not even a contest. I'd much rather be at a very, very small risk for clots than not be on estrogen. You know? Never better. Hello. Says respectfully, I'm a very open woman. Cool. I don't fully understand what cis is. I want to understand. Sure. So, first off, thank you for asking this, Neverbite. You and I both know that the conversation around cis versus trans is a very loaded one. And a lot of people are like, don't call me cis. I'm just a woman. I'm a real woman. Don't call me cis. So, I love the respectful questions too. Yeah, so watch the chat. It's about to get popping, right? So, I'm gonna bring it to an example that's not the same thing, but to prove a point. Okay, so let me take it back to 1970. All right, before the word trans was even on the table, the word gay was just starting to come up. Right, gay people have been around forever. We know this now, right? Alexander the Great was bi. Okay, but up until the 70s, the concept of being gay was not one really commonly spoken about at all, right? There were insinuations, perhaps, but those were largely, oh, that person is like unwell because they're like, you know. But in the 70s, with the gay rights movement really gaining steam, we learned, oh, actually being gay is a thing. And it's not a sickness, it's not an illness, it's just a way of existing. And many people are gay. And as that idea filtered into the mainstream, right, where it wasn't just in hushed circles that you could talk about these things, but at the dinner table with your family, right? Oh, yeah, Mark is gay, cool. The word gay starts to be more commonly used as a descriptor for a way that someone can exist healthily, right? Now, there was a movement. Well, actually, before I even get to that, when you have a new word that describes something that we hadn't really described before in this way, right? So, gay being a new concept, you need an opposite, right? Well, if Mark is gay, then what does that make Steve? If Mark likes men and Steve likes women, then we can call Mark gay, but what do we call Steve, right? We don't have the word, and what's the word? Straight. We know this in 2024. But in 1970, the word straight didn't exist because the word gay didn't exist. So once the word gay exists, you need an opposite. You need straight to define people on whichever side they fall, right? In the same way that you can't have the word up without down. You can't have right without left. If you have gay, now you need straight, okay? And there was a whole movement in the 70s of people who really, really didn't want to be called straight because getting called straight suggested that it was okay to be gay. It legitimized the idea that there are gay people. And what's more is that it made straight people in the time feel like they were getting assigned something that they were not, right? That they were, hi, Mary, that they were somehow getting mixed in and mixed up with this group of people that they frankly either disliked or feared, right? Now, in 2024, no one has an issue with the word straight. Straight is a word that even the most right of right-leaning people will use casually. There's no question. Yeah, I'm straight. Yeah, I'm gay. Period. It's done. The word has been fully integrated into our collective vocabularies. Now, in 2024, we have the same exact kind of thing happening, right? Where there's this, not a new group of people, these trans people have been around forever, but a group of people who are experiencing life in a different way than a lot of other people, right? In the same way that gay people from the 1970s were like, hey, our life, while very similar to yours, is slightly different in this way. We're actually attracted to people of the same gender, same sex, whatever it is. Trans people, very similar. We're like, I'm similar to people on the person on the other side of this camera listening, in that I do the same things you do every day. But my life is slightly different because the gender I was assigned at birth isn't the gender I am. Right? They said I was a boy. I'm actually a girl. I was always a girl. I figured it out eventually. Now the world knows. Okay? A lot of people are trans. And like gay and straight, when you have a new word, trans, you need something that's the opposite. You need a word that describes people who are not that thing. Because previous to people knowing what cis and trans were, you just assumed, like, yeah, of course, the gender that I was given, assigned at birth is the one I am. And anyone who says something to the contrary is wrong. Thank you so much. Perfect. Thank you. Nugget, that is your own fault, bud. You cannot jump out. Can't do that, bud. It's not safe. In 2024, we know that there's nothing wrong with being gay. There's nothing wrong with being trans. All cis is, all the word cis means, it's very simple, is not trans. Period. That's all it means. Now, the actual dictionary definition of cis is it's a Latin prefix that means on the same side of. So in the way that, like, these two ketchups are on opposite sides of this dessert, this ketchup is trans-tray, or transatlantic is a good example, transcontinental. It's on, this ketchup is trans the other ketchup. It's on the other side of, right? That references to the fact that I was assigned male at birth, but actually I'm female. I'm a girl. If you're assigned male at birth, but you are a man, you stay on the same side. That makes you cis. It's the opposite. Now, that's not as important, the actual nuts and bolts of what cis means. All you need to know is that cis is the opposite of trans. If you're not trans, you're cis. And if you're not cis, you're trans. There's no other word. You don't get to say transcontinental. Jana, pin that please. Jana gets 10 comedy points. We love it. So, to be clear, cis is not a slur. Cis is not an insult. It is not degrading. It is not demeaning. In the same way that trans is not an insult or demeaning or anything. It's in the same way that gay is no better than straight and straight is no better than gay. They just are. Same thing with cis and trans. There is nothing that gets taken away from you by being called trans. It simply allows for trans people to exist as accepted, valid humans by having a title for their experience, right? In the same way that, like, left-handed people exist, so we call them left-handed people. If we didn't have a word for left-handed people and just said, oh, actually, they use their left hand to write, that just means they're a weirdo. That's not very good for left-handed people. Aren't going to be very happy about that. That's not very kind to left-handed people. But also, being called a right-handed person doesn't take away anything from you. It just validates the existence of left-handed people. That's all it is. Liz, enjoy karate. Good to see you. That's all it is. Oh my God. Mm. Can we ping Caroline, please? Wow. Left-handed lesbian. Vicky, you're living on the wild side. Mm. Wow. My family thinks that they, them pronouns are new. What's a good way to explain that we've been they, them for years? Good question, Caroline. I like the wallet example or the keys example, right? You say, okay, this is the example of how we used they, them before. You find a pair of keys on the ground. Oh, I found keys on the ground. I raise my hand up in the air and I say, someone dropped their keys. Someone dropped their keys. Who dropped their keys? Now, sure, I have some pink stuff on this, but there's no way of knowing without knowing me to know that I'm a she. You'd say someone dropped their keys, or someone dropped their wallet, or someone left their briefcase, or someone left their suitcase. Who left their suitcase? Right? You're referring to a single person using they, them pronouns. You can also say, yeah, Steve's at the store. Can you ask them to get me some milk at the store real quick? Yeah, ask them to get me some milk. Right? Now, if they're not there yet, there's one more you can try, which is guess who? The game. You've got the little clicky flippy thingies. You know how? You know what I'm talking about? They say, oh, do they have red hair? No, they don't have red hair? Okay. Do they have a big nose? Yeah, they have a big nose? Oh, okay. Do they have green eyes? Yeah, okay. That's you referring to the person using they, them pronouns. Right? Like, one other thing you can do is just listen to your parents and wait for them to use they, them in a sentence. It happens all the time. And stop them when it happens. Say, like, hey, you just used they, them to refer to someone, because they're not going to be thinking about it. Just tell them, just like, be like, hey, that you just referred to Bob as they. Right? He told me to call them up. Bob told me to call them up. So I called Steve up. Right? They, them. This is monkey bread. Monkey bread. It's so good. Caramel, ricotta, apples, and pizza dough dunked in butter and brown sugar. Have you ever thought about doing public speaking? Not just this platform. Very eloquent. Thank you. I appreciate that. I would love to. If you know anyone who needs a public speaker, let me know. I do like some corporate speaking gigs. I haven't had one in a while though. I have a whole presentation called Trans 101, which I give everyone. So usually like around the month of Pride, I'll get like some bookings for it. Yeah. Wow. Colleges, yeah. Colleges too. I'd speak for anything, really. Anyone who wants to have me, I'd speak. You know anyone, you let me know, because I will be there. Yes, this is my dog. Thank you, Bailey. I think it's cool too. Yeah, I love to do it. Usually it really only happens around Pride, because companies like to kind of, it's the cool thing to do in June. Get a trans person. So I'll take what I can get. Thank you, Hillary. And hello, gorgeous. Hi. It's so good. So good. Yeah. Wow. I mean, the thing is that, like, it's just pizza dough, but it's so good. It's so good. Here's a good question from Lauren. Lauren says, oh, can I try one more time? No. Genuine question. Once transitioned, do you say that you were a woman or a trans woman? The umbrella is woman, and there's two umbrellas underneath, cis woman and trans woman. So I'm both a woman and a trans woman. Both are valid identities. Someone says, Red says, if someone says, please don't call me cis, do you respect that? So the thing about that, saying that please don't call me cis, is basically like saying, please don't call me right-handed. I'm just handed. I just use my hands in the normal way. Don't call me right-handed, right? I mean, I guess I won't call you right-handed, but that doesn't make you not right-handed, right? In the same way that, like, you can say you're not cis, but that doesn't make you not, like, if like, you know, someone said, like, hey, don't say that my shirt is red. I don't like it when people say my shirt is red. Doesn't mean my shirt isn't red. I mean, if you really want to live in a reality where you have your fingers plugged in your ear and you're unwilling to, you know, learn about other people's experiences or broaden your worldview in any way, shape, or form, chances are we're just not going to be friends in the first place. But when people say that, I just kind of snicker. And on these streams, I'll do my best to explain it. But, you know, you've been here to explain. We're doing great. Could I have the check, please? Thank you. Natasha says, but you should still respect their request not to be called cis. Once again, let me bring it back. Let's pretend we're talking about being right-handed. If someone says, if someone says that they don't want to be called right-handed, just handed, would you respect it? Should you respect the request to not be called right-handed? I mean, I'm probably just going to walk away. The conversation is pretty much ended at that point. I just, I hope, to back it up for a second, the world is so big and there are so many people with so many varied experiences. Who are you to say that your experience is the only one? That there's no possible way for there to be anything outside your experience, right? Why not take the worldview that, hey, sometimes there are things that I hear that I may not understand at first, that maybe I have a visceral reaction to. But in reality, nothing's being taken from me. I'm not being insulted here. And for me to continuously refuse to learn and broaden my horizons is not asking for respect, but rather willful ignorance of others, right?
I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, not at all.
Whenever you do the payment, you can tap, and then if you'd like, you can pick the option for print receipt, and I'll bring it out to you, okay?
Perfect. Okay. Thank you very much, Natalie. Anyways. Beep. Beep, beep, beep. How do I do the thingy? Reading the card. All right. We done paid. I'm pretty good on time. Anyways, my friend isn't getting support from her parents during her journey. Any advice on that topic? Liz, are you here? Wonka, I know, I'm not ignoring you. I'm in fact looking for someone who might be able to help with this. Liz, are you here? Liz. Oh, Liz. Okay. Thank you for subscribing, Kayla. Okay. So, I'm going to tell you this. In Wonka, whatever way that you wish to express this to your friend's family, please do. Here's what I'm going to tell you. Liz is someone who's in this stream often. And about 5 months ago, we were actually right across the street from where we are right now. Liz came in for the first time, and she said, hey, my friend, who is trans, is not getting support from their family. And I'm really worried about them. It's not good. I gave them some advice. I said, hey, check in on your friend, remind them that you love them. If you can talk to the family, go for it. But if they're not trying to hear it, then there's only so much you can do. 1 week later, Liz comes back into the chat. And you know what she says? She says that their friend decided to do the worst thing a person could do to themselves. You know what I mean? Because they did not have support from anyone in their life, including their family. And now they're not here anymore. 1 week later. This was a person who was in our streams. I think a lot of times parents who do this, who refuse to acknowledge their children as they are, do not understand the stakes. If you do not acknowledge and respect and validate your child for who they are, it is an undeniable and hopefully imminent reality that your child will no longer have you in their life. Whether that be because they're not on earth anymore or because they want nothing to do with you. It's going to be one of the two. God, I hope it's the second one. God, I hope it's just because they don't want anything to do with you anymore. Because it happens all too often that it's the worst of the two. Thank you so much, Natalie. It happens all too often. So Wonka, if you can impress the stakes upon your friend's family, please do. If you can't, keep a close eye on your friend. Because they are at a huge risk. They're at a huge risk to themselves. It might not be the worst of the worst, but it could be more insidious, more hidden. Check up on them. Make sure they know they're loved and supported as best as you can. Because it is so tough out there, especially when your family doesn't support you. I'm going to tell you something right now. And this is with all due respect to my trans brothers, sisters, nibblings, siblings, etc. When I meet a trans person, I can tell you within 5 minutes if that person has their parents' support or not. I can tell you within 5 minutes if that person is supported by their parents or not. There is a huge amount of trauma that comes with your parents either not accepting you or disowning you. And that trauma reads, it's like a big old, it's hard to miss, impossible to miss. And it doesn't mean there's anything wrong with those people. Many of my trans friends, more of my trans friends than not, carry that trauma with them, and God bless them for it. I'm one of the lucky ones that doesn't have to carry that. It is So tough to have to deal with that. And no one should have to. Here's a good question. Arlene says, can a parent support yet not accept? No. I would encourage you, Arlene, to imagine a situation in which that is possible, right? I support you in your transition means that I accept you. There is no way to support and not accept. If you do not support your child, you do not accept them. And if you do not accept them, then you're not supporting them. They go hand in hand. Either you love your child. So Arlene, and I don't know if you're a parent or not, but if you are someone who has a kid, and if that kid came out to you as trans and you didn't accept them, you never should have been a parent. I'll say it one more time. If you are a parent and your kid comes out to you, or if in a possible situation where your kid comes out to you, mom, dad, I'm trans. If they come out to you and you do not accept them wholeheartedly and hopefully immediately, you never should have been a parent to begin with. I will stand by one more time. Let me say it one more time for the people in the back. If your kid ever came out to you and you didn't support them, and I'm not saying it's going to happen, I'm just saying in the possibility, you A, should never have been a parent to begin with, and B, are a bad parent. A bad parent. Because when you have a kid, when you decide, you make the choice to have a child, you are signing some sort of spiritual, metaphysical agreement, hopefully, with the universe, saying that I'm about to bring life into the world. Whoever they are, I will love and accept them. Whether they're gay, straight, trans, cis, brunette, blonde, whatever, tall, short, doesn't matter how they come out, I will love and support them. That is what makes a good parent, okay? If, one more time, even in a possibility in the future, if your kid ever came out to you and you didn't accept them, if you thought of this contingency and said, there's no way, I would never accept my kid being trans, you're a bad parent and you should never have been a parent. That's it. I'm going to read a couple gifts. Alyssa. Aw. Okay, Alyssa again. I think Alyssa sent a gift a few minutes ago. Hell yeah, Jana. Heck yeah, Tigger. Alyssa said, I love watching your lives. They sent $5, by the way. Thank you. I love watching your lives, like talking to a friend, with a red heart emoji. I wonder about your thoughts about trans athletes. I'm a teacher and a coach. Before I get my thoughts on trans athletes, I want to point you to a news article from last week or the week before. There was I want to say, high school wrestling championship where a cisgender girl competed in the boys wrestling whatever competition, and she won. Okay? A woman, or girl in this case, I believe she's probably 16, 17, looked like, beat every boy. Okay? Bring into the realm of trans things. We hyper-focus on gender so much as the sole differentiator, the sole thing that makes you either good or bad at sports, or good or less good at sports, when in reality, just because you're someone who went through an estrogen puberty versus testosterone, clearly people who went through estrogen puberty can beat testosterone puberty people in sports. On the other hand, like, I'm one of those people. I went through testosterone puberty. I'm terrible at sports. Terrible. Wes says I should play football. I'm going to tell you what, Wes. I did play football. I played football in 6th grade. I was terrible at football. I was a terrible swimmer. I was terrible at everything. Now, if you are someone who, like Alyssa, who's a coach, in the position to make decisions about these things, know that for every time you hear about a trans woman winning a competition of some kind, there's 1,000 instances of trans women losing in sports. Does that make sense? For every time you hear about a trans woman winning, there's 1,000 times a trans woman lost. But you never hear about those, ever. There are certain guidelines, right, that, you know, if you're a trans woman, you can't have this much testosterone in your system. You need to have these levels, because at these levels, we agree that the competition is fair, right? And it also prevents the situation from a cis man signing up and being like, haha, I'm going to just like win this and beat all, right? Because I think that's what a lot of people think, is that trans people aren't quote unquote real women, right? That's kind of the argument, and that we're just there to show up and win because we can't take losing. There are rules that keep that kind of thing from happening. Trans women are real women who just want to compete like the rest of us. And they want to compete in a way that's affirming to them. So, one more time. For every trans woman you see competing in sports and winning, there's 1,000 instances of them losing. All right? Trans people should be able to compete in sports. And that still goes for trans men in men's sports. Do you think they have an inherent disadvantage? No. Trans women don't have an inherent advantage. Trans men don't have an inherent disadvantage. Gender is not the sole differentiator. One other thing to that point. Think about Michael Phelps. Remember Michael Phelps? Big swimmer guy. 2008 China Olympics. When they were talking about him, what was the conversation? It was always like, oh my God, Michael Phelps, he's 6'1", and his feet are basically webbed, and his torso is longer than everyone else's torso, and his hands are shaped in a way that no one's hands are shaped. He's basically a genetic anomaly that, because of the way his body is, he has an inherent advantage over everyone, which is true. He had like crazy anatomy that most people don't have. The moment he gets in the pool, he's going to be faster than like pretty much every other human on Earth, right? Biology is making a difference for this guy. That has nothing to do with his gender, okay? Gender is not the end-all, be-all of are you good or bad at sports, okay? It's actually like a pretty minor consideration. Sports, especially the professional level, has figured out where hormone levels need to be to make sure everything's cool, okay? Period. Ooh, you're getting spicy, Lily, today, y'all. Also, Brittany. Hi, Brittany. Sorry, this has taken me a few minutes to get to. I hope you're still here, Brittany. Brittany sent $5. Thank you very much, Brittany. Hello. They sent $5 and said, keep educating the world to be better. Brittany, I will. That's what I'm doing. Thank you for being here. You're very sweet. I'm going to keep an eye. Brittany, let me know if you're here. Just give me like a little wave if you're here. Also, thank you to Cassie. Cassie, hello. Cassie also sent $5. And they said, hi, Lily. I hope you're enjoying your meal. And happy Monday. Excited for the lives this week, as always. With a dual heart emoji. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Cassie. I'm assuming Cassie's still here because they sent this less than 10 minutes ago. So, hi. Hello, Cassie. Anyways, thank you, Sky. Oh my, I seem to have upset some people today. I wish I could say I'm sorry, but I'm really not. I'm feeling, y'all, I don't know. I know that, sometimes I try to keep a cool head when I talk about these things. I try to be very accommodating. Some people are here not to learn. I would say a lot of the people who post these comments are not here to learn. They're here to affirm what they think they already know. And there's nothing that I can say that will change their mind. Not everyone. A lot of people actually are willing to keep their ears open and learn about other experiences that are different from their own. Marina says there's nothing to learn. This is a good example of someone who is unwilling to see other people's experiences as valid. That's who I'm talking about. All right. It is 4:34. My date is in a few hours. I need to walk Nugget. It's going to take a little while to get there. So I think, I don't know. We can start wrapping up. Jana says, I have learned more here than I could ever have imagined. That is very sweet, Jana. Thank you. Thank you. I love having you in the Discord stream, by the way. Jana is one of the what's the word? I guess at the very least, consistent and dedicated Discord stream people. Oh yeah, we can play Guess the Bill. We can play Guess the Bill. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what I got. We got 1 chilled bowl salad. Hello, Tiffers. Hello, Kim. We got 1. Okay, so they comped the pizza. They comped the pizza, which was very nice of them. So, chilled bowl salad, an order of fries, plus the seasoning, which was a little bit extra, a Topo Chico, and 1 monkey bread, which brings us to a certain amount. And then on top of it, I tipped, what was the percentage? %30-ish, maybe a little more than 30%. Okay, so you must guess dollars and cents. All right, ready, set, go. You have to get within $1. If you guess within $1 with dollars and cents, you win. All right, I'm looking. Y'all are in the ballpark. I added the gratuity. This is with gratuity. Wait, is that close enough? Someone get close enough? Scrolling up. Yes, this person is close enough. Where are you? So Marina, who had nothing to learn, just learned that she was correct. Marina, congratulations. I hope, I'm not going to lie, this is a little bit awkward, because I did pin your comment and call you out not 5 minutes ago. And now you've guessed it correctly. Marina, can I ask you something? Can we make up? Because I feel bad. I don't want to fight. I don't want you to walk away from this situation and say, oh, I met a trans person on TikTok once, they were terrible. I want you to walk away from this situation and say, hey, I met a trans person once, they were all right. Can we do that? Because I know I can't see your face. I can only see a very small profile picture from you, okay? I know that maybe you don't know trans people in your life. I get it. I know that maybe you've heard some things about trans people that you don't like. You guessed. I think, Marina, and I'm not trying to be facetious here, that me calling you out and pinning you, and then you guessing this right, you were within $1. You guessed 53.80 something. It was 54.32. Okay. I think that this is a sign that maybe we should actually make up and hopefully have a better understanding of each other. Anyways, Marina, congratulations. People are asking why they comp the pizza, because they're really awesome. And, I messaged them ahead of time. They were very nice about it. This is generally what we do when I come to do this. And also, it's not bad. A $23 pizza for 100,000 people to hear about Square Pie Guys, pretty good. The pre-tip total was basically $40. And then I tipped about $14 or $15 on top of that. So it's 30 something percent. Not bad. Okay. Anyways, I can't believe Kelly Cadigan was here. Did y'all see that? Isn't that wild? Isn't that wild that Kelly Cadigan was here? Absolutely wild. Hi, Tigger. Hello. Read gifts one more time. Okay. The last gift that I read was from Cassie, who sent $5. And hi, A. I see you. Hello. A sent $1. Thank you very much. Thank you. And said, I'm A on TikTok. Hello. Just wanted to support as much as possible. Love your streams and love you. With 4 pink vibrating heart emojis. Wish I could send more. I think that's what they meant with a sat. Friend, $1, $100, whatever it is, it all goes to the same place. To helping me pay rent, basically. Allowing me to do this stream It doesn't matter the amount. It's all going to the same place, and it is all appreciated. Greatly appreciated as I'm hiccuping. I hope the hiccup does not take away from the gratitude that I'm trying to convey, that I feel. Hello, Shelby. Because I do. Thank you. Shout out. No, shout out. Who's Kelly Cadigan? Kelly Cadigan is someone who was in this stream about an hour ago. Maybe not, maybe a little less than that. She has a lot more followers than me. Not that it really matters, but she has a lot of followers. She is, I think, so I don't like, I'm not going to speak ill of anyone. I will say, go and check out Kelly Cadigan. Take a look at her content. I don't think that she would disagree with my assessment that she is a very conservative trans person. They're out there. They exist, and she is one of them. And that's what I will say about Kelly Cadigan. Now, Tori says, have I talked about those speaking about their servers? They deserve a comment. Can you give me more info on that? I need more info on that. I'm not sure what that is referring to. Like Caitlyn Jenner is very conservative. Yeah, it's a similar vibe. Pull the ladder up behind her type. Look, I really don't want to talk. I've kind of dipped my toe in. Yeah, Kelly Cadigan is like not a terribly great spokesperson for trans people. I think the way I see Kelly Cadigan is, I think a lot of the way that a lot of people see me, like a lot of haters, which I think is not an apt comparison, but what can you do? Was she nice in person? She wasn't mean. I only saw one of her comments asking like, why will I not go on hormones? Which was like, girl, you're a professional trans person. You know that just because my voice is low, that I'm not, doesn't mean I'm not on hormones, which was like very confusing. And it was definitely her. No, I did not see your comment. Can you repost it, Marina? Do I like men or women? Marina said, yes, let's. Oh, I did see that. Yes, it was pinned. I agree. We should absolutely make up. I hope that you being here for as long as you have been, listening to what I have to say, I appreciate that. I want to tell you that. I want to appreciate you for being here because, I know some people will just drop in and be like, hey, you're wrong, bye, right? But you stuck around, and I appreciate that. I think at the very least, I hope you can see that what I'm saying is something that is from my heart. Yeah. I've watched your live before. Well, I appreciate that. Clip from a live. You said you're not an easy customer, but their servers, they deserve it. I'm going to need to see that clip because that does not sound like something I would say. Maybe it was cut together to make it look like I said that. But I have a lot of respect for servers, huge amount of respect for servers. And I do my best to tip well. I usually tip 30+%. Try to be kind and accommodating because it's true. I do have needs that most customers do not. I need music low or off. I need good lighting. I need, at this restaurant, Square Pie Guys, they don't do table service, but they do it for me because I asked for it and they were kind enough to accommodate me, Servers do not make enough money and they do not get enough respect for what they do, which is not easy. So if there's a video out there of me saying that servers deserve it or whatever, either it is A, me making like a facetious comment, or B, something that is cut together to make it look like I'm saying that. because unless I have some sort of Jekyll Hyde situation that I'm not aware of, I really don't think I would have said that. No. Anyways. It was edited together. I've seen it. It's fake. Yeah. Makes sense. What is table service? So when they like come in, there's a server who will be like, what would you like? Oh, great. As opposed to like ordering it at the counter and then them just bringing it out. I like table service. It works better for the streams because it allows us to sit down and get comfortable and look at the menu and have like a nice interaction with someone, as opposed to just like making all the decisions at the top of what we're going to eat and then sitting and it all being brought out at the same time. Thank you for being here, Alyssa. Thank you. Yeah, right, Shelby? It is kind of confusing. It is. Okay. Christy DFW says, you seem so entitled, but then tip them 15%. So, Christy, I'll tell you what. I'm going to read you this receipt, okay? My pre-tip total tonight was about $40. I'll do the, you know what, I'll do the exact math. $39.94, okay? $39.94. On top of that, I tipped $14.38. So if we round that up to say $40, and we'll round my tip down even to $14. 10% of 40 is 4. 20% would then be 8. 30% would then be 12. 16 would be 40%. I tipped 14 and some change. So I'm going to call that a 35% tip. Show the receipt? Sure. Happy to. I know it's backwards, but that's $36.22 with $3.72 of tax. $14.38 for a total of $15.32. So, let it be known I do not tip 15%. I'm out here. Y'all. I'm out here. Okay. Just trying to set the record straight. Thank you, everyone. Cool. So today's Monday. I have a date very soon, in about an hour and a half-ish. I will be back tomorrow. I don't know when or where, but you know, around the same time. I'm always streaming. Like, typically, I'll go live on Discord to do makeup and all that stuff at around 10 or 11 a.m. Pacific time. And if you're in the Discord, please do tune in. Make sure you have the live alerts notifications on, so then you can get notified. And I'll typically stream. I'll start my makeup, and I won't stop the stream until I get to the restaurant and I'm about to go on TikTok. So in that way, it's about like an hour and a half of pre-show, usually. We walk Nugget. We do makeup. We'll choose my outfit. All these different things. It's pretty great. And then we'll stream tomorrow. I don't know where. We'll see. I don't really have any plans for tomorrow. Hey, Nugget. You okay, bud? He's good. You're very cute. You know that, right? Yeah, you're very cute. I also have a YouTube channel. That's if you want to support me in a way, like let's say you're someone who likes the streams a lot and wants to support me, but maybe isn't in a financial position to be able to do so. Totally fine. One free thing you can do is subscribe to me on YouTube. That is a great thing. Super duper helpful. Trying to build up my presence there a little bit. Just because it's like, you know, another way for me to pay the bills. And what I'll do is I'll post old streams on there. So today, another stream went up. 2-3 hours. So really, once this ends, you can just go straight to YouTube and watch a whole nother stream that you've probably never seen before. Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, I post streams that have happened in the past. I also will post the occasional podcast episode there. I made one like a week ago, a watch along. I did a movie watch along with all my lovelies in the Discord. That was fun. Why don't you tip good? Oh boy, who knows? Thank you very much, A. You like the YouTube uploads? I appreciate it. Yes, a dinner date. Well, more like it's going to be at a bar. So there's not going to be any... you have to subscribe to get access to the Discord. Yes, correct. Yes. Hello, Kathy. Lily tips great. Ooh, here's a good one. So Kathy, of course, is married to the person who owns both Epic Steak and Water Bar. If anyone knows about my tips, it's her. Just saying. If someone asked, do the slot machine earrings work? Yes, they do. Check it out. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty good. Very good. Earring haul video I filmed this morning, Porter. So probably the next few days it'll be up. Next few days. Usually I tip more than your hourly wage. Oof. Late stage capitalism, my friends. We're in it. Woo! They're not heavy at all. They're actually much lighter than you think. Like really not that heavy at all. Hello, Kylie. Getting in the Discord isn't as hard as you would think. The verification is simple, I promise. The mods help. Yes, A. Yes, love it. When you tip well and return, they always remember you. That is true. And I return to Epic Steak a lot. We love Epic Steak. As a server, I'd be super happy with that tip. I appreciate it. And look, like, to be clear, a lot of times when people accuse me of things, I just won't even pay attention to it because there's no use in, like, even engaging in, like, oh, you don't tip well. Well, actually, I do, and here's why. Like, then they'll be like, well, actually, you still don't. Like, okay. I don't know. Today I felt the need to just set the record straight. Okay. So YouTube. I have merch. I have a Cameo. It's all my It's all my my bio. I'm on Insta. You want to follow me there? If for some reason this app does go down, that would be a good place to just have me, just in terms of backup. I also post a lot of pictures there, like more intimate in that it's more like personal life stuff. Not that I don't post it here. I mean, obviously we do a lot of personal stuff on the streams, but it's like pictures, and I do polls and like fun things that are not as serious and like educational, quote unquote, as TikTok. So you can always go follow me there if you want. Come to Square Pie Guys. They were very kind enough to give us a free pizza today, so that was nice. Chicken bacon ranch, great pizza. Anyways, where'd I get the earrings? On Etsy. Resources for trans people struggling. Good question, Mina. I know it's a broad suggestion, but Reddit is great. There's a lot of great trans communities on Reddit where you can find people. r/trans, you can look it up, I'm sure you'll find them. Also, if you're looking for resources in terms of information as opposed to like people, like support from another human, the Trevor Project, they've got good stuff. There's Trans Lifeline, which is another good one if you really are in a place that's bad enough to need someone to talk to. Highly recommend that. It's a hotline. Also, if you can find trans people in your community, it's a good place to go. Like Lex is a good one. That's an app that has a lot of trans people on it. Not saying that everywhere in the world has a Lex community. I live in San Francisco. But if you live in the vicinity of a major metropolitan area, Lex is a good place to start. GLAAD has a good one. GLAAD, good one. Trevor Project. Yeah. London visit. I actually would love to go to London. I've been to England. Yes, and to be clear, I've been there many times, but I haven't been in a while. But I would love to, if you want to fly me out. Oh, my partner started their transition. Thank you so much for your help. Your lives help. Well, thank you, Ruby. I'm so happy to hear that. Happy to hear that. Mwah. Love that. Okay. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Would I like to be a mom one day? No. Nugget is my child. I will only ever have fur children. I have no interest in a human. I'm not interested in human children. Oh, thank you, Corin. But my date's at 6:30, and it's like not even 5 yet. So I'm probably just gonna use the bathroom, give Nugget a walk, and then slowly make my way towards the place. Okay, Nugget is ready to go on his walk, I think. Hello, Asha. All right, everyone. I love ya. I will see you tomorrow. No Stroll Nation today. Live in Discord. No. I think I'm just... Nah. I think I'm just going to chill. I will be back tomorrow. I'll be back. I love you. And until then, say the thing. Someone got to say the thing. Someone say it. Someone say it. Someone say it. I know someone's going to say it. Lila got it.